Clink. Delicious. Okay. It's my intro. Hello, everybody. We are going to talk about death. We were going to dress up as goths. We weren't, but we should have. I mean, I really wanted to dress up as death, but I don't have like a Halloween costume. If it was Halloween, I totally would have bought.
Yeah, that's good. We've missed that boat like significantly. Yeah. So,
but we're not just going to talk about death in a really morbid way. I do want to make it sort of more moderately amusing, or at least to me. I'm terrified of death. How about you?
I have to be honest. I was on it when you were sort of said, "Oh, we should do one about death."
I did say we should do one about life and death, but not together.
Yeah.
So life is coming.
Yeah.
We will do one about life as well.
Look forward to life.
Yeah. That's why I felt like we should do death first, because death is more horrible.
Yeah. I guess.
And I think life's going to be a lot about sex, because that's what creates life.
Do you reckon?
Well,
is that where you see that going?
Mine will be a lot of the stuff I say might be.
Spoilers.
So I thought it might be. I thought that'd be a bit too. I thought that'd be a bit comical.
Okay.
So I thought we should do death first. And the stuff that I've prepared for this isn't dark.
Okay. Cool. All right. Then.
Yeah. Although I am terrified of death.
You're terrified of death.
I think everyone is.
I think everyone.
I don't want to die, man.
I don't think it's death that everyone's scared of. I think it's just the stopping of life.
That's what death is. Death isn't really anything. It's literally just the absence of life.
I think it's just like a fear of like missing shit. You know, when you leave a party early, then it gets really good.
I never leave parties early.
Why? It's because that's when it gets good. It's because you think it's when it gets good.
It's usually because I'm so drunk that I forget what time it is, and then someone tells me it's two days away.
Yeah, well,
it's been 2
okay,
days.
yeah, I feel like that might be a sort of more of a lifestyle choice of yours rather than a comment on the people's fear of death.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I think it feels like that way. So it feels like death feels like leaving. And sometimes it's like, shit, I didn't get to do all the stuff I wanted to do, or
I have thought about
missing there's this people I'm leaving behind, and I want to hang with them a bit more.
The next Star Wars movie. I don't want to die before the next Star Wars movie happens.
Well, no, you won't, because there's going to be 75 of them in the next 25 years, probably.
Hope it make it 25 years then.
Yeah, but they'll probably all be shit. You have like Jar Jar's origin story and shit. No one wants to see that.
That's all I want to.
I'd rather die before that happens.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. And again, once you're dead, you're dead, and it doesn't matter. No one's going to know. Oh, I forgot my glasses. Can I put my glasses on? I can't see you.
You will, even though you do look like a fucking serial killer with them on, and your shaved face, and your parted hair. Yeah, I don't know. There's something a little murdery about you there.
Well, that fits perfectly into our podcast of death.
Yeah, podcast of death. I was saying.
Garden of Satan.
Garden of Satan.
Okay, so
have you been religious at all at any point in your life?
No.
In regards to like afterlife and death and stuff?
No, I've always been very scientific about the whole thing, but about everything in my life. I always jokingly say that science is my God or Jesus. Science is my Jesus.
Science is Jesus.
Yeah. Science
was in a cave for a bit, rolled the fucking stone away. Science came out again. You're all dickheads. Earth's round, you assholes.
Because obviously science is based on non-fact almost. It's not like and nothing is certain in science. It's constantly being proved wrong and proved right and proved wrong again.
Yeah.
And everything is questioned.
So it's right until it's proved wrong.
Everything's fallible.
Right, wrong until it's proved right, sorry.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And even then, sometimes 20 years later, some guy's like, no, I don't believe that, and then proves that shit slightly wrong,
Yeah.
It's constantly evolving, whereas religion is very set in its ways, and that's what I don't like about religion.
Yeah.
It's too regimented.
Yeah.
Science is much more free.
We say it's regimented, but each one of them has a different thing. So if you're talking about like afterlife,
but they are all infallible. Their law goes
unfalsifiable. I think it's like that you can't prove them right. Therefore, you also can't prove them wrong because that's the whole afterlife thing. You don't know. You see all these fucking hooky kooky weird shit. So, I've had a life after death experience, but it's always some like fucking mad mother of 75 from like Southern America. So I saw Jesus when I died for 25 minutes after falling asleep.
Sorry, all the Southern American women that have 75 children. He doesn't mean to offend you.
I do a little bit. Actually, fuck you. You had too many kids. And
75 is a lot.
There's too many of them. Like,
bungee jumping.
Yeah, unless you're fucking wicked, unless you're an amazing person, don't make 75 more of you. You dick bag. Yeah,
I never thought about it like that.
Huh? What, duplicating humans?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's not how it works, but
It's a bit how it works.
only in nurture.
And nature. It's literally both.
I don't.
Assuming they raise all 75 of them.
I think the apple can fall far from the tree. Well, raising would be nurture.
And then having them would be nature.
Having them, yeah, but then not as them being like exactly the same as you. If you're a shitty cunt and you have some kids, that doesn't mean they're going to be shitty cunts.
But it does sometimes. That's why we're overcome by shitty cunts.
I know, there's loads of us.
There's a lot of
them. Well, that's the intro.
Sometimes death is the answer. So.
Have I been spiritual about death? No. I think probably when I was a bit of a hippie and I smoked a lot of weed, maybe a little, but not religious.
In what way?
I don't know. But I think, because my mum likes stupid shit and she believes stupid shit.
My mum likes stupid shit. She loves that fucking Derek Acora cunt, the guy that fucking goes the fucking madfish that goes into houses and sort of like, oh, Janet, the body's coming through me, and he starts like talking in a deep voice like, hello,
yeah. I think my mum would like that too.
Yeah, it's like this fucking ghost hunter shit. Like, she loves that.
But my mum's not religious. See, her mum is very religious.
My mum says she's not religious, but then she believes in this whacked out shit. She doesn't go to church.
That's not religion though.
It's mental illness.
Yeah, I mean, it's a want to believe that something is something else.
Yeah,
something is more than what it is. Which is, everyone has that desperation and curiosity to find something that is a secret.
And I think death encourages that.
It's the ultimate secret.
Yeah,
no one knows. You can't ever know. No one will ever know, and we can't ever know.
Yeah, and that's kind of the. Well, not the fun of it, I suppose, but it's a bit like...
That's kind of the shit of it.
Well, I don't know, right?
I mean, in religion, in the religious sense, I think that's...
In the religion sense, that's the power of it. If you've got a religion, that's where the power comes from, right? So, after you die, all this great shit will happen. Like,
religion plays on the fear of death. Of course it does, yeah.
Like, massively.
Yeah, that's like the main thing.
Yeah, I think most of them do, because it's like Christianity. You've got heaven, which is like fucking like the best place you want, and then places I can't remember which religions believe in like resurrection. Not resurrection. What's it called when you come back to something else?
Buddhism.
Not Buddhism.
No, that's the
reincarnation.
Reincarnation. Buddhists believe in reincarnation.
But does Hinduism believe in reincarnation as well?
Maybe. I don't know actually that much about religion.
You come back as another thing. And I think that sometimes it's the idea that what's after death is a reward for however you've been in life.
Yeah.
That is.
And that's the best part about
massive tenet of religion.
That's the best part about religion.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, because it makes people be better.
Sometimes depends on the belief.
Yeah, okay.
If you blow yourself up and kill a bunch of people, you get 72 virgins.
That's not gospel in anything. So.
Isn't it a thing in?
No, man, it's fine. Like,
is that misinformation?
It's not that it's misinformation. Obviously, it's a small sect that has been. We only know that because.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm not saying that every single Muslim believes that exactly, but I'm saying that there's some religious tenet.
Of course, not every single Muslim believes that. Well, there'd be a lot of people fucking blowing themselves up.
That would be.
And there aren't that many.
That'd be annoying.
And I'm glad that this episode isn't about religion, because I'm done with religion right now. Let's go on to the first segment. That was the intro.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I got so religious.
Intro.
This guy actually fucking loves Jesus.
What?
You saw Jesus' cock.
Oh, do I? Oh, that would be. How?
It's old and dried now.
Oh, that is like mummy dick.
Mummy dick. Not mummy's dick. That's like a whole nother episode.
Whoa. Ooh. Next week, Joe's therapy sessions.
Oh, that will happen.
This has got really dark, really fast. Shockingly. Okay, so section 1.
I don't want you to look at this.
Oh,
this has all my stuff on it that you're not supposed to see.
You sound like a religious leader looking at life after death. I don't want you to look at this. Because actually, it just all goes black and nothing happens.
Well, the first segment was supposed to be death facts. Stop looking.
Worms eat you. I'm looking at you.
Death facts. Well, I just picked a couple because there's thousands of facts about death, and you know, I just picked them at random, to be honest.
Alright, good. I'm glad you did, because I did not.
Yeah, you didn't. Right, the first one is approximately 150,000 people die each day. Every day.
100,000 a day.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
Is it enough?
I think you're in the wrong mood for this.
I don't know. How many people have made?
I didn't know you were in this kind of mood. We were fine a minute ago. Now you're like, fuck everyone, they should all die.
I'm okay, that's bad. I'm optimistic at heart.
No, like, there's a layer of optimism, but underneath that, there's a thin layer. You scratch that, you scratch through that.
The rum's like eroded a lot. Well, there are, 150,000 people out of what? 7 billion? I mean, 7 billion is such a vastly incomprehensible number to me. 150,000 doesn't seem that much.
Yeah, and there's more people that are born, I'm assuming. But that'll be for the life episode. We're not doing life facts.
Okay, yeah. So, 150,000, okay.
I mean, we're constantly expanding, which would assume that more than 150,000 people are born every day.
Yeah. So, there's the idea, so... I mean, that seems like if the afterlife is a thing, it seems like a lot of people are occupying it.
Oh,
that's a
fact I didn't write down.
That's some Alton Towers shit. Like, lines of lines.
That's when you want to pay the extra 20 quid for the
get the fast pass. Yeah, like get to the fucking front.
That's the best joke you've ever told.
It's busy. It's too many people, frankly.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for that.
I'm glad of that. So is that just in general, like,
of everything? Yeah, worldwide. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
I don't know what we were going to talk about that bit. I just thought it's something to just gauge life and death by. That many people die every single day. That's an insane amount. 150,000 people in our town. There's 92,000 people ish.
So download attendees. So a big festival.
Yeah, downloads about 110.
Yeah. So if all they
more than them just went.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, I guess
download wouldn't be 3 days anymore, would it?
No, it would be very brief.
Who goes there for 3 days?
Yeah. Huh? What?
We all go there on the Wednesday.
Oh, of course. Yeah, you come back on the Monday.
Yeah.
It's a week.
Yeah, it's a week.
Yeah, 150,000. I mean, that's a big number, but I suppose grand scheme, not so many. And I guess that number's probably reducing. I'd imagine that number's going down.
Right, that's something I didn't look up. Yeah, you're probably right because of advances in saving people and prolonging lives. Although that also can only cap out a certain amount. This is still always going to be roughly the same amount of people dying, regardless. Even if those people are living, some people are living longer, they're still going to die. So I think that would still always be roughly around that same amount.
I don't know. I feel like if you
I think only as population expands will. That's the only thing that can grow the number. I don't actually think science can grow that number.
You mean shrink that number?
Shrink that number is what I meant, yeah, of course.
I don't know. I feel like that number would go down.
But think about it. If each one of those person's lives was prolonged a month, they would still all die in a month. It would still be the same amount of people dying. It's only going to change by the percentage of population that exists.
Well, yeah, but what if it's not prolonged by a month? What if it's prolonged by a year? And that way they're on to the next year's tally or whatever they count it up.
But the people that were supposed to die the year before, but also were prolonged, they're still going to die on that day. Everyone's still going to die. So the number's never going to really change. Only thing that can change the number is more people existing, so more people can die.
But that's assuming that the whole 150,000 is dying of old age. What about
people? No, they're dying of all sorts of things.
Yeah, so what if you cure...
That's why it's approximately.
If you cure that particular illness or whatever, then surely that number just doesn't appear anymore. Like talking like malaria or cancer.
Right, I didn't actually...
Heart disease.
I didn't write this down, but it is one of the facts I remember, because you mentioned malaria. Apparently... It is estimated that half of the people that have ever died have died of malaria.
Yeah.
Which is insane because we don't think about malaria living in fucking Hastings.
Half of the people that have ever died
have been from malaria.
From
the beginning of time to now.
How the fuck would you even know that?
I don't know, probably looking at percentages and working out things through time.
Well, I guess
They've probably got well good graphs.
I fucking love an Excel
Not
spreadsheet.
a pie chart.
Yeah, no, that's bullshit, isn't it? Yeah, I guess the idea that we can track it now, because we've got such a vast population versus when the population was smaller, that if a load of people die now, that would have wiped out humanity 20,000 years ago.
Yeah, there was about 6 people 20,000 years ago.
Oh, I don't know if that's true.
No, obviously I was exaggerating.
Oh, I see. For a comic effect. I see. You're trying to make that funny, Joe. I understand. I feel like I'm on... I know what this podcast is about now. But, that malaria, that is fucking... And considering we do better with it now. We're better at it. It's not...
We're better at not dying from malaria.
Yes, we are better at not dying.
Yeah.
Well, not me personally, I haven't practiced it, but...
I try not to, but not actively.
I'll punch a mosquito if I see it.
I let them be.
They feast upon you.
Yeah, I
Just
do.
devour you.
I've always not loved, but allowed all creatures to live near me.
I don't understand the purpose of mosquitoes. They annoy me.
Yeah, but I bet they'd be fun to lick or hang out with. They're different things completely, aren't they?
But both of them are strange things to do to a mosquito. I think if you licked it, you'd probably kill it.
Yeah, I don't lick them hard.
Just intend to.
I licked myself way too much.
Too much.
That's too much for me.
You've drowned 8 mosquitoes in that.
8? I was only 50.
No, fuck mosquitoes. They're bullshit. I feel like they're one of the creatures that if they.
Well, I don't kill. I just mean I don't kill any creatures.
I'd kill that creature.
Okay, I just wouldn't.
Oh, well, I say I'd kill that creature. I wouldn't.
But isn't them and they're like me, and I'll just be like, go away.
I don't kill them because they're annoying. I kill them because they're worthless. They've got they've got no value to them.
You've got some serious issues with that.
What do they do? Mosquitoes.
I kill them because they have no value. That's dark.
What does a mosquito do?
It doesn't do anything.
All mosquitoes
They just kill motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Apparently half of everyone ever.
Clearly. Well, I don't think they all did. They all died of mosquito-induced malaria, but...
Oh yeah, that's true.
But I feel like mosquitoes definitely spread a lot of malaria.
They do that, yeah.
So they're just horrendous.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, mosquitoes. What are they good for? Absolutely nothing.
Say it again, y'all! Good God!
What are they good for? Absolutely nothing.
Sing it again!
I won't.
What? Yeah. Actually, that's pretty annoying.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, but yeah, no, they're shit. I think they're one of the few creatures in the world that have no purpose whatsoever.
Yeah, but you eat nice creatures, so you have no say.
I do. Their purpose is to make me happy for a little bit.
Man, there's lots of things that make you happy. Heroin. Oh my God.
Do bloody love some heroin.
Let's not go straight to heroin right now.
Yes.
I'm going to move on to the next thing.
Go on then. Okay.
The second fact.
Move away from mosquitoes being dickheads.
When you die, hearing is the last thing to go. Don't ask me how the fuck they know that.
I feel like I've heard this before. So they're saying if people are in comas or if they've pulled the plug, if you talk to them, then they might still hear what's going on because your brain picks up that part of the brain is still functioning at that point. It's the last thing functioning.
Okay.
Is what I've heard.
I have never heard this before, but it's actually slightly comforting to me because I would love for someone to be playing music when I die.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You know, if you're dying in a bed.
Yeah.
Not like being splat.
Being eaten by a tiger or something.
Yeah.
Someone's playing Survivor. Rise it up!
Yeah, that'd be nice for you if you're going to die in a bed for your family to put some music on that you like for you as you die. That'd be a nice way to go, I think.
Yeah.
So that's quite comforting.
A great way to fuck with people. Like if you go past a nursing home. Just I
don't even know.
Just play something horrible.
Oh, we're going to get onto music soon. Well, after this segment, anyway. Oh. The next segment is funeral songs.
Oh, I was hoping we were going down that route.
That was one that you suggested, anyway.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be nice. I thought that was a nice thought about hearing the last thing today. I did have another thought, but it's gone now. So I'm going to move on to the next fact. Because we actually have quite a lot of stuff to do. Yeah. The next fact is, I just thought it was a funny one, and it's obviously a much more modern one, which is more people die from selfies than shark attacks.
Huh? You die from a selfie? I mean, I'm glad.
Right, so obviously the reason of this is that people have started climbing buildings and doing stupid shit.
Oh, morons! I understand.
Yeah, right?
More stupid people die from selfies.
Well, I think most people that take selfies are morons anyway.
I mean, I've popped up a selfie every now and then.
I occasionally do with the dog because it's nice to take a picture of the dog.
It's nice.
And if someone else was here to take the picture, but I'm very lonely. If someone else was here to take the picture, I would get them to take it.
I guess it, yeah.
It wouldn't be a selfie. It would be a
I don't think
picture.
I don't think I dislike I don't think I dislike the idea of selfies. I just dislike the fucking word. It's the word that annoys me more than the process. The idea.
For sure.
Taking a photo of yourself or something like that. Fair play, crack on. But they're doing a selfie.
And the stick was the probably the worst invention of our generation.
The selfie stick. Oh shit! Yeah, the fucking ego stick.
Oh, so you just didn't bother pouring me any?
Yours wasn't finished yet.
Oh, I thought you put rum in mine.
No, you finished your drink. Did
you put ice in
another one? No? Yeah, maybe like a block of ice.
Yeah, I think you put ice in it, so I thought you were going to do me a
I don't
drink.
think that's true at all.
Oh, well, that looks like a new block to me.
Yeah. The selfie stick is like the ego of the what?
Continue.
Oh, okay. So it's just really, it just feels quite egotistical and feels quite like, I don't know, just unnecessary.
Yeah, I think it's
Plus I don't like the word.
insane, and the words together are disgusting to me.
It does annoy me,
Yeah, they're very cringy.
So
Right.
you die of selfies because you're being a moron when you're taking selfies.
Yeah.
And I feel like the shark attacks is kind of it
It's
feels like it's the yardstick.
used
where,
for
like,
so many things.
Yeah, if you've died of something stupid, then everyone just measures it against how many people die of shark. Because the amount of people that die from shark attacks
And
is so fucking low.
Do you know the reason about everyone? It's shark PR. It's shark. They've got into a room and they've been like, people need to stop thinking we're evil because of Jaws. People think we're cunts. So we need to start getting everyone to compare us to sharks.
The fucking Mega Shark movie did L5. Like, we don't eat planes.
No, I don't watch anything.
Oh, it's amazing. This fucking a Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus. You can probably download it for like 8 pence off Amazon or some shit. It's made like in someone's back garden. Tara Reid's in it because she's in all shit movies now.
Who's that?
She's the chick from American Pie, blonde girl. Doesn't matter. But yeah, it's just the worst CGI ever, and it's about a giant shark versus a giant octopus, and for some reason they fight each other.
Well, why wouldn't they?
Well, I guess
they're in the sea.
I feel like the sea's big.
You're right, actually.
It's like you get the Atlantic, I'll take the Pacific. Because you got the Atlantic slightly smaller, so you could have the other little bits on the side. Call it quits. Sweet. That would have been.
Yeah, they're not both duelling it out in the English Channel.
No, yeah, exactly. They're not sort of like slapping each other's face over the Northern Sea. Like no one's that worried about it.
Octopus can snap a lot faster.
They can. Yeah. But yeah,
I like that.
And then Sharktopus was a thing where there was the merging of the two of them.
They mates?
Well, no, I don't think so. They weren't very clear in the movie. The plot wasn't really a strong point, if I'm honest. I don't really know what the strong point was in that film. It was stupid as fuck. But yeah, sharks get a bad PR, but they don't actually kill that many people. And the only people they kill it's mostly surfers. Which, if you're going to dress like a seal and hang about around sharks, which eat seals,
wetsuit makes you just look like a seal.
Yeah, I feel like wetsuits should have like tassels on them or some shit. Something like makes you less sealy.
That's a very cowboy surfer.
Right, fair enough. If it stops you from getting it, then go for it. You were like coddling the rum and going to say something. Was that? Yes.
I really need a wee, and the next point is something that I want to talk about much more in depth. So you talk about this is a new thing that we're going to do. Each time we're going to have a different alcohol. And this time it was provided by, Mike.
Yeah, kind
Mike gave him a bottle of this, and talk about it. I'm going to have a wee. You talk about
that. Yeah. So we tend to drink rum on these podcasts,
but we will be drinking like different things.
Yeah, we're going to fucking mix it up a little bit now. So today we've been drinking Bayou Select rum. It's rum from Florida. Well, no, not Florida. So Louisiana. It's Bayou Select. It's rum aged in whiskey barrels. So it's got the rummy flavour. It's made from sugar cane over there, and they age it in whiskey barrels that are set in like a pyramid. So they put the whiskey barrels all in the pyramid, all set it up, and then they leave them. It sort of trickles down. So they pour the rum out of the bottom one, and then once the bottom barrel is undone, they then take the third one and put it in the fourth one. second one into the third, first one into the second, and then pour a new batch into the top. So it all goes down. It's all aged nicely. So it's rum, but it's got kind of like a whiskey sort of taste to it, which is really nice. It makes it so you can have it as we do. I mean, we're big fans of ginger beer, so we've salmon is a ginger beer in lime, which is kind of like a bastardised, like dark and stormy. Or you can have it like an old fashioned. You drink it like a whiskey, a couple of ice cubes, a little bit of sugar, a little zest of orange. Very, very nice.
Orange.
So yeah, Bayou rum. Big fan. I mean, we've done half the bottle so far and still haven't killed that bottle of fucking ginger beer yet. So, yeah, drink Bayou rum. It's lovely. It's not actually available in the UK just at the moment. You might be able to get it from the Whiskey Exchange, as a matter of fact, so look on there if you want it.
To Louisiana.
They also do a fantastic Satsuma rum, which is
that,
glorious.
That tastes good in my mouth and I've never even tasted it.
It's wonderful. And they also do a standard
wonderful.
They do a standard spice rum as well, which is also really, really nice. It's good rum, a little bit more expensive than your Captain Morgan's, but similar to like your Krakens or your Dark Matter or whatever.
It's like a standard sort of £25 a bottle, I think.
Yeah, your 30 might be nearer the mark, but yeah,
nice.
It's nice. It's good stuff for that.
It's very nice.
If you want to splash out,
we're gonna have an old fashioned in a minute. Well, some form of old fashioned.
Yeah.
Well, that was a word from our sponsors.
I should have worn a Bayou t-shirt.
Oh man, I would have told you to if I knew.
The only problem with the Bayou t-shirt is a little Trumpy. A little Donald Trump.
Is it?
Yeah,
it
says America's rum across it. Like, I don't think they carry on with that sales pitch. By the way, I feel like they've sacked that off. They started just before Trump got into his presidency and had that term, and then he came in and was like, "You kind of fucked it up, Don. Like, you've ruined it."
Yeah, that doesn't sound that good, does it?
Unless it's wheat cottons.
Okay, so after that word from our sponsors, Bayou rum. Buy yours today.
But this hard.
You can't. But yeah, we're gonna keep trying to have different drinks, or at the very least, obviously eventually we're gonna have to come back to rum, and I guess we'll start doing different cocktails because we've been drinking these dark and stormy bastardisations the whole time.
We have, yeah. They've served us very well.
You've done all right. This is the nicest one, by the way. This is the nicest time we've ever had it.
Yeah, I mean nothing against Cap Morgan's, like big fan.
But this is nice. Yeah. I'm not a sweet rum fan. I think I was saying before. I think dark rum is too sweet even. And you love the spiced rum. That's why we drink.
I do like a spiced rum. Yeah, I do like a good spiced rum.
And usually we have a few strong ciders because that's what I'm into. We might actually run out before podcast ends. Well, no, let's face it. The podcast ends when we run out.
Yeah. Let's be honest. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. Let's be honest.
Speaking of drinking ourselves into death.
Well, the next one is not about death. It's about assisted suicide.
Oh, bit dignitas.
Yeah. Well, sure.
Euthanasia.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. Okay.
Well, so there's two different things here. And I will tell you the places where it's legal.
Yeah.
In a minute.
I know there's one place.
Yeah. But first, shall we talk about how you feel about it? What do you think?
I think if there is a way to show that all your mental capacities are there and functioning, then you should be allowed to make the choice. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned.
Me too, because when people are dying of cancer, they're in a lot of fucking pain.
Or any other fucking horrific disease.
Yeah, it's just usually cancer.
Yeah.
It doesn't get much better. It really only gets worse at one point.
Well,
and why would you want to live 2 more weeks in pain, in agony? And this is pain that we haven't experienced.
Yeah.
But we probably will.
Maybe.
And I have enough compassion. Also, it's their life. Who gives a fuck? Let them fucking die if they have so much
fucking morphine. Let me fucking go.
Yeah.
Like,
we're talking about an extra 2 weeks at most here. We're not talking about this guy can live for another 3, 4, 5 years.
Well, it's a quality of life thing as well, surely.
Yeah,
like,
why would
they can live another year. It's like how? Like, well, they're going to be strapped to this machine 24/7 in the bed. They can't open their eyes, but you'll be able to speak to them. So it's for the living. It's not for the dead, is it? It's you're continuing life for some reason. Yeah. Because we feel this attachment to people, and it's sad to let them go.
Of course, but I'm only really thinking about myself in this. I am always selfish. I think everyone is.
I think when
so when I think about legalisation of these things, I think about if I was in that situation.
Yeah. I feel like I'd fucking ride my automated wheelchair off a fucking cliff or some shit. Just go to BG head. Yeah, you go ahead. Just fucking.
Eastbourne's answer to assisted suicide.
Well, I'm not the only one to think that. Clearly. Yeah, I feel like I'd want that option. I'd want the fucking quit button if needed. Provided it doesn't put any undue. People are going to be sad regardless, whether you fucking die of natural causes or whether you die of.
Yeah, you can have a chat with your family or your loved ones first.
Well, you might not be able to. That's the fucking problem, isn't it? Like, you might not be able to sort of You might not be able. If you're at a point where you can explain, it's like, listen, I'm done. There's no fucking solving this. There's no curing.
It's only going to get worse than this point.
It's only going to get worse. Like, I'm not going to be able to do this, and this. I'm just going to be a fucking burden to you.
Not just a burden, but I'm going to be in so much pain. I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm not, and of course with stuff with the brain, obviously, you might not be aware that you're like, I don't want to go through this, and I don't want to put you through this.
Yeah.
So at this certain point, let's fucking push the off button on my life.
The weird thing is we don't allow. So in this country particularly, we don't allow euthanasia, but we do allow DNRs. So do not resuscitate order. So resuscitation, from what I understand, is fucking painful. It hurts to be brought back from the brink.
Well, obviously, there's many different situations in which that can happen.
Yeah.
Which that can occur, and I think a lot of them are painless, and most of the time you're so full of drugs anyway.
Yeah.
But if you think about the sort of drugs that they do give you when they're resuscitating you, is stuff like adrenaline to start your heart and your brain.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's going to be intense.
Yeah, but we allow. It's strange to me that we don't allow people to say, right, I've decided that now I'm done. See you later. I'm going to shuffle myself off this mortal coil. Versus, if I die again, don't try and bring me back to life. It seems like it's a really strange distinction to make.
But they are, of course, different things, because you can have a completely healthy person brought back to life.
Yeah, I get that, but they're probably not going to have a DNR in place. The only reason you'd have a DNR in place is if you've already probably done it a couple of times. Well, so listen, I've done this, don't do that again. Okay, That's usually the only time you have a DNR is if it's like, whoa.
I think DNRs are usually done by the family when someone's in too sick a state to allow to sign the papers and
to make their own decision.
Yeah.
So that's the same as euthanasia,
in that circumstance, I think it's 100% the same. So, but there is so we are both 100% for it.
In the right circumstances, I feel like it could be fucked up. Like if Donald Trump started a euthanasia clinic, I wouldn't be behind it. I feel like if Elon Musk started, actually no, probably not, because he'd just replace us all with fucking robots. I'm not down with that.
I'd love to be replaced with a robot Joe.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know. This is the point. Yeah, you're not turned into a robot. You're replaced by a robot. You're like a self-scan checkout.
But as long as I'm fucking with you,
yeah, piece of shit.
Dead me is happy.
Not
as long as I'm like, yo, it's me.
I'd pull that fucking plug. I would not recharge you. But
I'm not talking about euthanasia clinics here. I'm talking about just I'm saying I'm 100% for your right to die. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds a bit bleak, but I think the right to call it quits is sort of everyone's. As long as you are the one making the decision. The tricky bit comes when it's like, are you making that decision, or is somebody else making it for you? Are you influenced by others?
Okay, so specifically here, if I am incognito, as it were, that's not the right word. Incognizant. Is that better?
I think so. Yeah, you lack your cognitive function.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I'm giving you, the viewer, just...
We're going to vote it. We're going to do a Twitter poll.
Just euthanize me. Euthanize.
It's going to be a Twitter poll. We'll throw it on there. 4 people will vote. It'll be dead tie.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. So, but let me then just clarify that assisted suicide and euthanasia are 2 separate things.
Do you feel like in the home and shit?
No. I just mean they have 2 different medical definitions.
Oh, do they? I thought that was like literally the term for it.
No, they're different.
Oh,
Because they have different. There are different places where each one of those are legal and illegal. So I'm just going to run you through a quick list. As of March 2018, this is a little. So I don't really know about the last 11 months. But as of March 2018, active human euthanasia is legal.
So this is your dignitas lot, where you can go to a
Yes.
place and say, nah, see ya.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not to be too insensitive, but yes. Right. I feel like I might have crossed that barrier already, quite frankly, but
Yeah.
alright, yeah.
That's fine. And that's legal in the Netherlands,
Yeah.
Belgium, Colombia, Luxembourg and Canada.
Colombia surprises me.
Why?
Just because I feel like that's not a place where they've got their shit together.
Jesus, man. You don't know shit about the Colombian government or the people.
No, you're right.
Why are you even bothering to start talking about it?
That's where fucking, drugs and shit are at.
He's living in the 70s.
Yeah.
Cocaine!
Yeah. Fuck it.
Got any Colombian?
Not like on me, mate.
Let me have a bit.
God, why would I just have it in the pocket? That'd be strange.
Well, I did check up your armpit first.
Yeah.
I don't know why
a
that's...
weird place to
that's
keep
where
a
I've got it in my
cocaine stash, but yeah, alright.
Right, whereas assisted suicide is actually legal in way more places, and this surprised me because there's about four American states that are. But assisted suicide is legal in Switzerland, which is where
Dignitas,
Dignitas is. Switzerland, Germany, the Netherlands again, because they're just pretty fucking groovy always, and they always have been. And then the United States, Washington, Oregon, Colorado, Hawaii, Vermont, Montana, Washington DC, and California.
Oh, okay. They're very left-leaning states, as far as I'm aware.
Well, Hawaii's
quite lefty. They're quite chilled.
well, it's also not very American.
Hawaii's American. It's a state.
It's not very American.
It's not very American. Well, it's just an island, but it's still in America.
I just mean it's not very. It's not.
I mean, if Texas was on that list, I'd be fucking surprised.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, yeah.
Yeah,
But
we're
I feel
not
like
doing a death penalty list.
what you've done is you've named the hippie states.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
I feel like that because Colorado, they got legal.
Colorado's
weed, they're
cool. Vermont is basically Colorado
Yeah.
to me. Oregon, Oregon's pretty
Washington might be quite surprising actually. I'm surprised Washington sort of jumped on it.
cool. Yeah.
But I think that's so assisted suicide is where you can sort of turn up and say that's your.
I think that's when you don't necessarily have the control and you're dying.
But you still have the capacity to say I.
No, I
wish to
don't
end my
think.
life. You don't have to be dying. I don't think you just have to say. I think the difference is.
No, I think you have to be dying.
I don't know if you do. What's the
Yeah,
difference?
euthanasia's
We're all
different.
fucking dying,
No,
Joe.
Yes, I know. I think about it every second of every day.
Oh, good.
I'm not that bad.
I try not to. You're fucking dying.
Oh man!
This is dark.
Don't worry, you can just choke him out. It's got a big neck, bigger veins to choke. Don't worry about it. I have never choked. Oh, actually, I have tapped it a couple of times.
Yeah.
That old Ezekiel.
Bullshit. Doesn't count. Anyway,
Right.
okay.
Well, that's it. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Next section.
Someone turned up jiu-jitsu once in white, like flip-flops, and I called them Dignitas slippers. And I felt like that. Is that remarkably insensitive or not?
I have no feelings really. So
You're the wrong person to ask. If you turned up at some point in like white flip-flops, and I referred to them as Dignitas slippers, would you be upset?
you're gonna wait for an answer because we're gonna be here a while. Because I have to edit this, upload it, and
email Jojo, like Echo Nova on Facebook, let them know.
Dude, we have never mentioned my business on this podcast.
Oh, bollocks.
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 Okay, I'm going to be on to the next segment.
Okay, probably a good show.
But I'm glad that we're both on the same ruffle page on that one.
Yeah, I think so. It's okay.
Not that I didn't think you would. I know you would agree with me because you're not a fucking heartless bastard.
Well, I feel like people that aren't for it aren't necessarily heartless. Maybe they've just got a different perspective, right? Especially if it's a religious perspective.
I pretty much feel like everyone that doesn't agree with me is an idiot and a cunt. And I know myself, I'm an idiot.
The voice of the left.
Yeah. But that's what the voice of the right's the exact same way. Everyone thinks that they're right.
I think if everybody thinks they're left or right, they're probably a fucking idiot anyway. Everyone sits in the middle somewhere. Except for like Ted Nugent.
Fantastic example. I like that.
No one is further right than
Ted Nugent versus Jeremy Corbyn, MMA.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that is. I think that is my. Well, I don't know if Jeremy Corbyn's that far left. But like,
no, he's socialist.
He's
sort of
like
here.
You got like Ted Nugent and then like Lenin.
Oh, Lenin would fuck Nugent up.
I don't know about that. I feel like Nugent was shooting from 7 miles away.
Yeah, maybe.
Lenin was not a big dude.
He'd ask his son to shoot him, and his son would be like, "No."
No, what he would do is, it's not really up to me. We need to make a group decision about it all together. I need to distribute it amongst everybody else, and we're all going to do it at the same time. And in that time, Nugent's already shot him, skinned him. He's got his head above his fucking fireplace and he's come across his face.
Oh my god! That was much more extreme than I thought it was
that far right. Like,
Good job Lenin's dead.
Yeah, well, Ted Nugent ain't, so he might kill you again. Who knows?
Next segment is funeral songs. Let's go on to a little bit something a bit more light-hearted.
Funeral songs, what are funeral songs?
So I think you suggested this segment. I took it as saying, like, what would we like at our funeral?
I would like to not have a funeral. Ideally, I'd like to be shot into the fucking sun and everyone, or thrown into like the wolves, thrown to wolves. In the wolves, not in the to the wolves. I suppose that'd be uncomfortable. Sorry, wolves. Any wolves? There'd be multiple wolves. There'd be more than one for sure.
Thrown at a wolf, just.
I think humans have a weird sacrilege for the dead bodies of the people.
I'm going to expand on that, and the performing the rites of the dead is actually part of our evolution. That's what separates us from a lot of other things.
No, I would say that a lot of other shit separates us from other things.
Oh yeah, smartphones.
The fact that you're wearing glasses that improve your eyesight rather than just being blind for the rest of your life.
Like
the fact that I'm wearing clothes.
He's blinder than me.
Blind
he refuses to go to the opticians.
I had an eye test the other day. I'll probably have glasses the next time you see me. I won't wear them, but I'll have them.
Oh.
But so I fucking detest. No one likes funerals. I don't think anyone. Some people might like funerals. I guess
last funeral I went to was good. I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
It was a beautiful thing. It was very nice. It was. I just thought this guy had basically no one. He was. He used to come to the pub.
Yeah.
It was Bricktop, Dave.
Right. Yeah.
And he had like 10 crying 18-year-old fitties crying at his funeral, and I looked around and I was like, this is awesome. I almost shed a tear because, you know, I picked the music because it was the music that he used to always ask me to put on the jukebox for him.
Right, okay.
And, you know, he knew he was dying. He still comes to the pub every day with lung cancer. When he was first diagnosed, he stopped coming to the pub, and then he sort of, I guess, went, just fuck it, I'm gonna die soon. And he started turning up, and he used to always leave at 6 o'clock when people used to come in. I used to do double shifts, so I used to be there from 12 in the afternoon until close, which is 1 in the morning.
Ish.
Yeah, it's just a bit loose. But he used to always leave at 6 when people used to start coming in. You know, bands used to start coming in and setting up. But then once he got,
I remember I got cancer once, and he was in there. Yeah,
that was when he had cancer. He started coming, and he used to stay and watch the bands. Because he used to be like, I fucking hate all the loud noises, I hate all the fucking people, just fuck off. Because he was a bit like, fuck you all. He used to be a gangster, and he was a bit old fashioned and didn't really like people, didn't really give a shit about them.
Knew what you wanted and did his shit his own way.
Yeah. But once he was dying, he opened his mind and his heart up a lot and just started talking to people, hanging out with people more, listening to music, going, you know what, it's not all that bad. And it probably really was quite bad. It was a lot of shitty punk bands.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I didn't want to be there a lot of the time. I was getting paid to be there. But you know, he was the most generous guy on the planet. He put 100 quid behind the bar when he walked in the door. I never took a drink off him ever, not once, because I'm not I don't need to. I never needed to because it was fine anyway. Yeah.
I think my problem with funerals is that it's never for me. The ones that I've been to,
it's never for you.
It
will be one day.
One day. Well, I hope not.
Well, if you don't want a funeral, then you're not getting one, mate. Trust me.
They've never
I'll
been.
make it sure.
They've never been a reflection of the person that I knew. If you get what I mean. Like I've been to funerals of people and we've had the funeral and it's always been fucking grim and bleak and sad and shit, fucking horrible. But it's never been like
you want to remember that person in your own way.
Yeah, it's never been when they're sort of like, oh they love this song. It was like fucking song. I never had them fucking listen to this song.
Because everything you just said, I think is 100% correct. But I don't think all funerals have to be like that, man.
No, I don't think they do. And I think some people do funerals right, like the fucking Vikings, or they push you down the river and shot the fucking arrow into you and set you on fire and take you down the merry way.
Yeah, I don't think they shot the arrow. I think they set fire to you and pushed you off, because shooting the arrow would be hard work.
Well, don't be a pussy, fucking put the effort in, I'm dead, alright?
Yeah, but when they got 50
throw
funerals,
a rock on fire, like
throw a rock on fire,
like a big raft of all of them, like send them all down.
Yeah, that'd be a much bigger target to hit with the arrow.
Yeah, it'd be easier. See, I'm a problem solver, me.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'd love a Viking burial if you can.
Yeah,
if you can call it a burial.
Yeah. But I think funerals are stupid. I don't like them, and I think that might just be my own prejudice because I'm always a bit sad when they happen, which is kind of, I guess, the point. But
yeah, and I think I'm a little jaded the opposite way because the last funeral I went to was really good.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
it was exactly what it was. So much more than it should have been.
Yeah,
this is just a dude that fucking hated his family. One of his dead brother's ex-wives turned up, and she just only was there for the money. And the rest of them, every single other person in that room was from the Tubman, and half of them were 18-year-old hot women. Just hot 18-year-old girls.
We've had
like,
very, very
crying
different
their eyes out
for
this man. Oh my god, that's what I want at my funeral. Who doesn't want half the audience to be hot 18-year-old crying girls? I mean, I know.
Oh man, you are going to die in the next 3 years.
Well, if I do, I ain't going to need hot 18-year-old girls at my funeral.
You've got some work to do.
I got a lot of work to do to get that kind of funeral. It was lovely anyway. It was very good.
I mean, our British funerals ever anyway, I've found to be fucking horrendous. No,
I think probably most funerals are pretty fucking shit, but this one was fine, and I don't really remember any others that I've been to. I've been to others, but I don't really remember them.
It's the whole concept. It's that saying that funerals are for the living, they're not for the dead.
They are, yeah, for sure.
But we hold this weird, sanctity for dead bodies. This weird.
Okay, so that's not what I'm into. I'm definitely into just people listening to some music and having a party.
Yeah, I think.
I want people to get together when I die.
Yeah, but I don't think I need my body to be a part of it.
No, neither do I.
Harvest the shit out of it. There ain't nothing good, but take what you can. If I've got a bit of nostril hair that's decent, then you crack on. But my liver's fucked. Please don't use that.
It's got a lot of nostril hair.
It's a real bad shout. But yeah, also the hair's gone as well, in general. But if my liver,
but your arse is hairy.
No, a little bit.
I'm so hairy, man. My arms and my legs are hairless, but the rest of me is like a fucking gorilla. I'm getting my back's I've got wings.
I've really got wings. A little tufty wings.
Yeah, man.
That's strange. I feel like we've moved away from funerals here.
Sorry, I was just talking about my hair.
I didn't realise body hair was going to come into this. I do like the way that we go.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do it. Yeah, I'm sorry, the boy band reference. My face is wet, isn't it?
Yeah, you're a bit wet.
Yeah, I've got little moist, moustache tendrils.
So songs. Right. So how many have you got? Because I've got a few. So shall I go first?
So I was a little bit confused. Are we talking about funny songs to play at a funeral, or are we talking about the song that you would want?
I got a bit
at a funeral. All right.
Shall I start?
Yeah, start me off, and then we'll see.
Okay, so I thought my top pick, and I think this is actually what I would like.
Yeah.
Is Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath.
Okay.
Do you remember how it starts?
Yeah. Yeah, same way as at 13 ends. It's the thunderstorm. Yeah.
You're going into the tube of fire.
You've got
That would just be like that's the most metal funeral I could think. I thought that'd be fucking badass.
That would be pretty sick.
Yeah, but honestly, there are so many songs. Basically, I think when I die, I'd like everyone to have a party, but I choose the playlist.
Ah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Like if you had like a Spotify playlist and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone.
Yeah.
But they're all. I got so many fucking bangers that I want everyone to listen to when I'm dead. Because they won't listen to anything I ask them to when I'm alive.
No one listens to this weird, obscure jazz funk band, Jojo. The Flat Bugs. They've got 80 different genres in their name. Fuck off. People said they're going, yeah, but they do this bit where they go, and no one fucking cares.
No one knows that. No one knows what you're talking about. Part of a song I wrote when we used to play in a band.
And he still knows it.
So do you.
Yeah.
I wrote it. You're the one that knows it.
That'd be, I feel like I had a part in the conversation.
We're in the same room. So was a load of other people. We wrote. We put the electric drum kit in the front room.
No, it was just me, you, and Carl. When you did that, we were in Carl's bedroom.
We put it in the kitchen.
No, we were in the little box room.
Right, this happened a different time.
You played it on your knees. Oh man. Okay, so mine would probably be Mr. Blue Sky by ELO.
Oh, excellent choice.
Just because as you go,
Excellent choice.
the worst part of any funeral for me is as the curtains close. I feel like that was
Hey there,
Mr. Blue. It's just. I refuse to believe
that's a fucking
song.
Lovely song for you. Yeah, that's perfect.
That's probably one of
that is so perfectly you because the reason I know that song.
It's stupid.
This is no, I won't.
Oh, right.
When we first started hanging out together, he showed me this trick where I had two screens, so it was very easy. He put Mr. Blue Sky on one screen and a skate video on the other on mute. And he said that Mr. Blue Sky went with every single skate video on the planet.
It does.
And it does. And I've shown so many people that. And they go, oh my god.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
They, you know, they'll hit a big stair and they'll be like,
When it lands
perfectly.
It's so good.
Mr. Blue Sky, it doesn't matter, you can stop, pause it, play
I'm
it.
pretty sure ELO didn't do that on purpose. I'm like 90% sure that was an accident.
Obviously.
I don't know, man. But yeah,
that song is actually synonymous with you in my feelings. I love that. I love that you chose that. That's fantastic.
I like that because that's for me. That's joy. That is
joy.
That is the song. If everyone says, "Oh, what song makes you happy?" It's like, yeah, probably that. Like, and I'm not like a massive ELO fan.
Not at all.
I don't think I could name another ELO song.
No, neither could I.
But that song just makes me so happy.
If I hear it, I see skaters. I see sick underflips and lateflips.
Yeah, yes.
I see Chris Haslam performing the impossible.
Yeah, and it's and with the idea that the blue sky opening up, and it's kind of a religious imagery to it, but I'm not religious, which is sort of weird to me. I mean, I'd like to sit here and say, oh, AC/DC Highway to Hell, but that's a little bit cliched.
Oh my god. That's awful.
Yeah. But I don't believe in hell, so I feel like it would be a strange thing to say.
Yeah. So I picked Sabbath, Black Sabbath, because I think it is so atmospheric. It's one of the most atmospheric songs ever made. It's so...
Yeah.
It starts with the thunder.
Yeah.
But my favourite song of all time, and it's not just my favourite song, because I have many millions of favourite songs, but there is a specific version of a specific song that is my favourite thing of all time, which is Led Zeppelin, and it's Since I've Been Loving You, but it's Since I've Been Loving You is a specific version on a specific album, which is like a compilation of live stuff. It's the first ever CD I ever bought as like a person that's going, oh, I'm going to go to the shop and buy a CD. And I bought this 3-track Led Zeppelin album called How the West Was Won. And there's a version of Since I've Been Loving You on there, which is basically how I learned to play drums. I learned every note, and there's lots of mistakes in that song, and I learned the mistakes. And that's when you know you can play somebody's drum parts, when you can play their mistakes.
Right, oh, okay, yeah.
So that song is very ingrained in my brain forever. It's a very long, beautiful song, and the How the West Was Won version is perfect. And that's the song that I would really like played at my funeral.
Why?
Because it's the most beautiful song I know. It's ingrained in my soul.
Bear in mind, it's not the song's not for you; it's for everybody else.
Because I would hope that it would remind them of me, or at least it reminds me of myself and learning to play drums. So I would hope that it would remind other people of me learning to play drums, and that's just a big part of my growing up as a person, learning to play drums.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the little overlap sometimes that happens with people. Like, it's that element of your personality that maybe some people that might be there might not necessarily know. Like, they might be
or forgotten because it's a bit buried now.
Yeah.
I don't play drums anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. So what you consider is yourself.
Plus, it's a real beautiful song.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Good.
Yeah. It doesn't hurt.
What if it's a shit song? That'd be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of times you view yourself different to however people view you.
I don't think that anyone views themselves how other people do. I don't think it's even possible.
Difficult.
A lot of people beat themselves up so much, and a lot of people don't see people as much better people than they think they are. I might think I'm a cunt, but someone else might think I'm a nice person. Obviously, it's usually the other way around.
Yeah.
With me.
Well, some other people have the opposite thing. They build themselves up. They're so
they do. You're right.
Driven by ego. It's like, yeah, I'm fucking amazing. It's like you have no idea how many people think you're a shit.
Yeah, that's definitely another. That's the obvious.
That's the one. That's the one I see more often than the other one.
You do? Okay.
Far more often. I think I hang around with
a lot of horrible, depressed people.
I'm fortunate that I get to hang around with a lot of very measured people.
Fantastic people.
People that are very
Jiu-jitsu.
Mostly
didn't fucking hurt that, did it?
A lot of the time at jiu-jitsu is that they're very aware of where they are in the sort of standings of things. But I also tend to see a lot of people that have got a very elevated sense of self-worth for no real reason.
Inflated sense of self-importance.
Yeah, that. They're sort of like, oh, I'm...
Kid Kapichi song. Old school.
Is it? Oh, okay. It's sometimes I bump into people and I was like, why do you think you're the dog's bollocks? I feel like somebody's told you once and no one's told you you're a prick.
And their mum was like, you're a lovely kid.
Sometimes I sit there and go, maybe I could be that person. I sit there and aspire.
Does that happen often?
More often than I'd like.
At work?
I wouldn't want to say.
Yeah, it's at work.
I just sometimes meet people that...
You do work with some fucking idiots.
I work with some fucking great people too.
Yeah, okay.
I meet a lot of people. I try to make it my business to meet a lot of people. That's kind of I like.
You've always known a lot of people.
Yeah,
you've always got on with a lot of people.
I try my best to.
You're not that hard to fucking get along with.
I try to make it not hard to get along. I like sort of. It sounds hard. I like collecting friends, but it's,
yeah. Well, but you do have also there's a separate section which is like the ones you keep forever.
I like knowing. I just like getting along with people. It's easy for me.
Of course, it's much fun. And people are funny as well. If you don't get along with them, then how do you get all the good bits out of them?
Yeah, exactly. It's just nice to be nice.
I think. Man. Yeah, for sure.
If I can try and be nice to as many people as possible, then they tend to be nice to me. And if I'm nice to them, they're not nice to me. It's like, alright, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Yeah. It's a really, really easy decision.
It's super easy, yeah.
Yeah, and if I'm nice to them and they're nice back, it's like, alright, cool, we can hang out.
Yeah, and you get more jokes if you're nice to people.
Yeah. I try to not be not nice to. I try to be not nice to anyone.
It happens so often where I see people bitching or like, oh my god, they have the most insane lives.
Yeah.
But they're just constantly in conflict with everyone they know.
Why is... Yeah.
How is it possible to be in conflict with everyone you ever know?
Some people just really enjoy the conflict. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like an argument. I'll
argue with you though.
Yeah, but we're still friends though. Some people like a lot of people like relationship destroying arguments as a part of their daily lives. And that fucking just beggars belief to me. It's like, why do you want to be so stressed all the time?
Why? Where's the fun? Where's the interest?
Apparently that is where they
get their kicks.
Yeah, it's like a hobby. And
I get my kicks from something like this. So you're my friend, and I get to sit with you and drink alcohol and talk about weird stuff. This is insanely. This is insanely life fulfilling. This is insanely fulfilling to me. All of this stuff. This is like nom.
But what if I like called you a cunt online once, and then
I'd fucking kill you.
You see, now there we go. Now the wall begins to fall down. It's
as if there's a wall.
It beggars belief. Some people that
he's got a hole in his tooth, and I've got half mine cut off because one time we were, by the way, giggling.
I feel like we've definitely told this story.
Have we?
Almost definitely.
Oh, I won't say it then.
But for those who haven't heard it,
right. This is just
Jamie, pull that shit up.
Oh, no, there's a video. It's be so good. This is not long after we knew each other. We've been friends for about a year, and we're just like walking through town, and then for some reason unknown to each other.
I feel like we weren't walking through town. I feel like we've come back from somewhere. We've been
no. We were on our way. Oh yeah, we've been drinking.
For sure.
We were on our way, I think, to the crypt, and Lou was sitting on the other side of the road. And
no, he wasn't.
Yeah, because she's the one that said we were just fucking punching each other in the face.
The bouncer.
Oh, the bouncer.
Man, your fucking memory is horrendous. Like,
oh man,
Jesus Christ! No, he's gonna die really, really soon.
I remember the bouncer coming up to us and being like, "Are you guys okay?" And we were like, "Yeah, of course we are."
That's not how I remember it. I remember them fucking splitting us up and go, "What the fuck are you doing?" It's like, "He's my mate."
Yeah, we were fine.
And then asking if we were okay.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because they weren't sure if we were mentally fucking ill or not.
Because they're just punching each other in the face.
Just wailing on each other. Like.
This is before we even did combat sports together.
It's not even like we were like fighting, we were taking turns.
Yeah, no, it was one after the other, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I think what happened
you hit me that side because that's the toothless shit.
Oh, was it lefty?
Yeah, it must have been. Yeah.
I remember you dropped me because I remember specifically hitting my knee on the floor and being like, oh, that. Because I haven't been dropped in so long at that point, and I remember you dropping me and going, "Oh my god, I'm getting you back for this."
Yeah.
And I didn't stand up and then hit you. I was down on one knee, and this punch came from Mississippi. I stood up with it, and then it was your go again. For no reason at all. And then we just went and got drunk.
I don't know. See, we could have died doing that. We genuinely could have died.
We weren't hitting each other and getting angry about it. We weren't like there was no. We
were going to fucking die of anger, Joe. We were going to die of one of knocking each other out and smashing our head in the fucking
I just mean that we were talking about people arguing for absolutely no reason.
Oh yeah.
But we can punch each other in the face and still not argue.
Yeah.
I think we're all right.
Yeah, but we're okay. Yeah, but
although we might be the problem, or at least part of it in a different way.
I mean, yeah, probably without even realising it. I expect.
I'm not saying we're perfect.
Yeah, I try my best not to be part of a problem if I can help it.
Yeah, in general.
Although if I am part of a problem, I'm very aware of it. Like if I feel like I'm very anti something, then I'm going to actively be a part of that problem. If I know,
can you name a specific with that?
I mean, if something's happening that I don't agree with, I will make it very vocal that I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
And I will be that issue.
That sounds good to me.
Regardless of whether I'm necessarily educated in that cause or not. I think that's probably the barrier.
Can you give me an example? Because I'm just worried that you're going to pick something insane.
No, I don't. Well, not like a specific example. Like if someone does something shitty to someone, like so. If someone if someone gives my friend shit about something they may or may not have done, I will be an actively militant dickhead against that person who slated my friend because I'm just relentlessly fucking loyal.
Relentlessly loyal.
Yeah,
that's a good thing to be relentlessly
maybe.
loyal. I like
it
that.
depends who you're relentlessly loyal to.
And you're also they probably did it.
That's
right? Not for you to. That's not for you to worry
I've
about.
already made that fucking decision, and I've already fucking done it. So I'm always going to be a.
I like that.
Yeah, and I think that might be part of the problem, and I'm a little bit aware of that sometimes, but not at the time I'm doing the thing. Sometimes upon reflection, I go, I totally did that.
Yeah, probably didn't need to.
Yeah, but if that leads to me like caving someone's fucking head in one day, like that.
But it hasn't happened yet.
Not yet. But I'm very aware that.
And you're much more disciplined now, anyway.
I am, but I think that
you're also much more trained to kill.
I mean, that makes me sound like Steven Seagal. Like I ain't.
Yeah, he's the Steven Seagal of jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
he's not there. Everyone's like, sure, mate. Yeah, you do that. You can do that.
It's just a very I'm
you're actually a savage. Let's not play around with the terms here. You are horrible. You have the potential to be a horrible cunt.
Yeah, and I've done.
You're not.
I try not to be. I try actively not to be. But
you're super aggressive and stuff.
You're super aggressive,
but not in a bad way. You rarely hurt people. Whereas obviously some people are like.
I try my best not to hurt people. I try to my best to hurt people in a controlled fashion. I suppose.
Yeah, like that Neon Belly earlier, I was like, my soul is leaving my body.
In my defence, he had his fucking knuckles tracking across my face.
I did, yeah.
I did, yeah. You fucking earned that, quite frankly.
and you know what? When you were doing it, I was like, I love this. I've earned this. I felt good about it.
I had my fucking hand in his collar, putting all the pressure down, and then I grabbed his fucking leg and go, hello, Satan.
Knee straight through the belly, but in the perfect. It was perfect. I tapped. I knew you were trying to make me tap, and I was like, he's got so much pressure on here. No matter what I do, he's not going to relent, and the breath was slowly leaving my body.
And that's how I want to die.
You know what? I'd love to die on the mat.
What?
I'd rather die on the mat than in the hospital for fucking weeks.
I don't know. I feel like I'd be a massive inconvenience to others.
Oh yeah, but you're dead. It doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah, but I don't want to be like.
You talk about how much you're a massive inconvenience to others.
Ah, fuck's sake! So, hi, I'm dead. I'm an inconvenience to others.
Yeah, you're right. We should end. I need to leave you on a talking point.
Thanks, mate. What's next, Joe? Hey.
Okay, I'll hold my wee and just act desperate for a second while I finish my funeral song bit. And this was just a...
Oh shit, I totally forgot that was the talking point that just triggered us into this. Fuck, this podcast is weird.
Yeah, well, it was always going to be, it's death. So funeral songs, Caspian used to always want to... His funeral song, he always said... Caspian was the guy that was on for food.
Like 3 episodes ago? 2 episodes ago?
1 episode ago. Not last episode, the episode before. But that episode I haven't actually released yet.
I mean, you've ruined the continuity of all episodes now, thanks for that, mate.
I really need a wee. It's very confusing for my brain.
What are you saying?
He wanted "See You Later, Alligator" because it was a song of Red Dwarf.
See you later, alligator.
Yeah, in episode 1 of Red Dwarf,
you know I fucking die. Yeah.
Todd Hunter is thrown into space with "See You Later, Alligator," but they later changed the song because they lost the rights to the fucking song, which is bullshit.
Oh.
And they changed it to a football song, which made me so annoyed. It's "Here We Go," and I don't even want to do any more of it because that's plenty. But "See You Later, Alligator" was fantastic. Caspian always said he wanted "See You Later, Alligator." He probably has changed his mind now, but if I have anything to do with his funeral, he's getting "See You Later, Alligator."
Decent.
And the next segment is favourite TV deaths. You start it off, I'm going for a week.
Favourite TV deaths?
That's the first one.
Oh shit, alright, fine. So, I assume with TV we're talking about series in general, not just fucking what's actually on telly. Okay. So, favourite TV deaths. What he's done kind of really is kind of put me on the spot, because what I've actually done is bring a load of movie deaths, but not really a bunch of TV deaths. So I guess, if we're talking TV deaths, we got to go down the road of Game of Thrones. And if we're talking about deaths in Game of Thrones, of which there are quite a few, so if you've never watched Game of Thrones but you're going to soon, spoilers a go, but it's got to be Gregor Clegane, aka the Mountain, exploding Oberyn Martell's head with his fucking hands. So this entire thing was set up.
Yo, just so you know, that noise is so loud.
Yeah.
That I can hear while I'm pissing.
Very aware of that.
So stop moving.
I mean, no.
No, stop moving. No, that's too much.
Fuck you as right. Do it once.
I'll do that. You stop moving. Don't move.
Well, fine. Good.
Also, Gregor Clegane, good one.
Yes. Yeah. So, if you've seen it, then you'll know the setup for it. The entire idea was that
You ain't seen Game of Thrones, also fuck you.
Oberyn Martell was the guy that was going to be the fucking gangster. He was the fighter of all fighters. He came out all stylish. He was...
And he murked. Well, he actually killed him, but he didn't kill him quick enough.
He didn't kill him.
No, he killed him, but he didn't kill him quick enough. He poisoned him, didn't he?
Well, there's rumours about the poison tip blade because it's the Dornish fight with a poison tip blade. That's kind of
but that's why. Because he died and then he got resurrected.
These are all theories. These aren't confirmed.
All right.
But that's definitely the thing with fucking Qyburn trying to resurrect him.
Yeah, doing weird shit.
But yeah, so it's the first. I mean, I'm trying not to be a dick. I read the books first, dick. But I knew what was going to happen at the end of that fight, and it still went. I still looked at it and went, "Fuck!" Like that was still my fucking biggest like. Oh shit!
I've got a load of Game of Thrones ones as well, so I'm going to actually do them with you.
Elia Martell, who's Oberyn's wife, the scream that she performed at that scene was the most ridiculous thing. Peter Dinklage, who does Tyrion, his face going, "Oh fuck, I'm going to get killed," because it was his life that was on the line. It was his trial by combat. The entire part of that. And the cockiness of Oberyn, and says, "You kill her! You kill her! Who told her to die? Who gave the order?" He was shouting at Tywin, who was again now dead.
This is the thing. That actually sets because he loses. That means Tyrion is sent to death, which is the reason why Tyrion kills Tywin.
Yes, that's why Game of Thrones are fucking good. It's like politics, but sick. And it was just because he fucks Gregor up. He like fucking takes his
cuts loads of
apart,
bits. Yeah,
cuts him.
He's got the falcon thing, hasn't he?
Yeah, like a long old spear. That was his fucking move.
Yeah.
And he's sort of cartwheeling about and dicks him about, and then he's standing, and it's when he's getting cocky. Even I knew what was going to happen. I fucking knew it, but I still had this little bit of hope. It's like, fuck, he might just kill him.
Maybe he's going to kill him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I genuinely thought that. It's like he's gonna fucking sprint around, point his head, go, "Juk, see you later, mountain." But he fucking didn't. Gregor just went, "Whack," and then fucking smashed him. The teeth that fell out. Oh, when he had this fucking like this arm and fist went smash, and you saw the teeth fall to the ground, which is described in graphic detail in the books. Gosh. I killed her. I killed her. I raped her, and all this fucking. It is so fucking dark. And the way he chooses to end his life is by fucking punching his thumbs into his eye holes. And that wasn't fucking it. He's still screaming while that's happened, which means he's still alive while it's happening.
Of course, he's super alive.
Crushes his fucking skull and it explodes. That's when Elias screams, and Tyrion is worried. And Tywin
is worried.
And that is my favourite, probably my favourite TV or series death ever.
Alright, I got a few. So. Oh, my page isn't up. This death. This death is the death that affected me most of all deaths ever. And it's Rita Morgan.
Oh fuck! I knew you were going to say that, you bastard! Okay, fine.
Rita Morgan's death in Dexter is...
That was going to be my next one, you dickbag!
It's the only death that properly gutted me. I was like,
fuck's sake. I was at your house when we watched this one. I remember
really?
this
You were
shit.
there?
I was at the flat, yes.
House.
Was it the house?
House.
Was it the house at the time or was it the flat at the time?
House.
I'm sure it was the flat.
House.
House. Because you used to watch it at the flat and it was the house when she died. Fuck.
I think we started watching it at the house for season 3, which is Trinity.
Yeah. Man.
Also, John Lithgow as Trinity.
Oh, best baddie ever. That he was. Hello, Dexter and Morgan. That was fucking incredible. John Lithgow was a bad man for that.
Mm-hmm. And that death. So you don't see the death happen. There's at the very end of the season, it's Dexter and John Lithgow's character Trinity, the Trinity killer, and they're together, and Dexter's about to kill him, and Trinity lets loose, saying that he accidentally says that he's just killed Rita, but not in those words.
No,
and Dexter's like no,
yeah,
this hasn't happened. And then
wait a minute, did he say it?
No, he doesn't say it specifically, but it's hinted at.
I've never picked up on that.
And then you're like, no. And then us as the audience is like, no. Dexter's gonna go home and she's there.
Yeah. So
everything's fucking fine. We don't know this has
Rita's
happened.
been like a sweetheart.
Oh my god, she's the most beautiful, wonderful person ever. We don't know she's fucking dead, man. We're like, no, she's not dead. No, she's not dead. Of course she's not dead. No, there's no, oh my god. The end of the world.
When he comes back, he's got the bag slung over his shoulder, he opens the door.
What the fuck is that kid gonna be like?
Well, Harrison was sitting in the blood,
Yeah.
same as Dexter, born by blood, and all that fucking that triggered the most horrendous end to a season ever. But let's not fucking go down that road. Yeah, Rita was a fucking sad one.
Best death of all seasons of everything.
It was set up so well. It was unexpected.
Unexpected was the most thing. It was so horribly shocking, but you also knew it was going to happen.
And it was in the exact way that Trinity does it as well.
But you were like,
set up
you,
so well.
you knew it was going to happen, but you're like, no, it will never happen. It won't happen to Rita. Not Rita. No fucking Rita. No way.
Yeah, she was set up as such a
perfect person.
Yeah, you see some series so they set up this character that they're beyond dying, like they're too far beyond it. I mean, Game of Thrones was probably the first ones that came out that sort of just demolished that for everyone. Well, if you like them, they're dead. Like, but this was before that. Like,
long before
that setup. And yeah, that was fucking gutting. That was like you don't need it.
Rita's my girl, man. I love her. I love her so
God
much.
damn.
Right, so that's my favourite. That's the most devastating one, I think, that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And next is Tiny Soprano of The Sopranos.
Right.
I know this is a bit old.
I am going to sit here and make an admission that I don't feel like it's going to be very well appreciated.
What?
Never watched a single Sopranos episode.
Yeah, I know, but you should. It's like the best series ever. It's the second best drama ever. Best drama ever is The Wire. Second best drama is Sopranos. Easy.
Okay.
But his death is it's actually it's a directorial thing that's now used. It's so iconic the way that it all happens. I'm not gonna fucking go into too much detail because you haven't seen it, and I want you to appreciate it when it does happen. It's way out. It's like you don't think it's gonna happen. Everything's fucking fine. It's another one of those ones. You're like, nah.
Yeah.
Oh, it all worked out.
Yeah.
No, it didn't. But you don't actually know. They never say he's dead.
It's that after you've watched it and he's died, it's like, is this like a dream sequence or?
That is almost like that, yeah. But it's also really, really, really real. And it's like looking forward to the future and then pop. Oh, swiftly move on because I think my next one's Game of Thrones. Yeah.
My next one.
Oh, but I wanted to just go for the Game of Thrones ones because
mine is not Game of Thrones.
that's what I mean. You've spoken about Game of Thrones, so all of my other ones are Game of Thrones.
Okay, go on.
So, one of my most satisfying. So as I said, the first one.
It's the Purple Wedding by any chance?
Red. apparently I can't say red wedding. That's it.
It's a nice day for us.
Anyway, yeah, no, that's an honourable mention. No, so my first one was Risa, which was devastating to me emotionally. This kill that I'm about to say was very satisfying. Joffrey.
That's the purple wedding.
Oh right,
That's what
that's how he's saying.
Yeah, it's not the red wedding. Red wedding is where Rob.
Sorry, I didn't know that was called the purple wedding.
Okay, yeah.
I thought you were just saying the wrong words.
No. Fuck's sake, Joe. I never make mistakes in Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
except for when they always make mistakes in Game of Thrones.
So that was the most. When he died, I was like, oh my god. I didn't believe it because I was like, are they finally going to kill this cunt?
Yeah, man.
I was like, please let it be true. I was like, oh my god, then he's going to live. He's going to live.
Yeah.
But he didn't. And I was like, yes!
Jack Gleeson acted the shit out of that part.
I know, you hate
and
him.
Cersei, again with the screams with it.
Cersei's fantastic anyway.
It was so fucking... Lena Headey that plays Cersei, I think.
Yeah.
And... every time in Game of Thrones the dramatic acting is they've got this guttural scream that they do when something fucking horrendous happens, which happens like most episodes. They save it up and they go, and then Jaime rushing over to Joffrey as well, sort of breaking his like Kingsguard character. That no one knew that Joffrey was his kid, and he still runs over with this whole maternal instinct thing.
No one knew.
Oh, well, it was.
Everyone knew.
Well, there was like 8 people in it, and everyone suspected. But that's a fantastic death. With the blood running out of his nose, the bloodshot eyes. Whoever did the makeup on that scene fucking nailed it. Because that scene is very, very dark. Because
it was actually one of the most realistic on-screen deaths I think we've seen.
As much of a cunt as Joffrey is, he is intended to be 13 years old at that point. And who the fuck wasn't a prick when they were a teenager? Looking at you.
I'm looking at him.
In fairness, I was dick when
I didn't know him, but I bet he was a cunt.
I wasn't that bad.
Bet he was.
I said I was a dick.
I was. I feel like
I was trying to be a dick, but I wasn't that much of a dick.
You're very good at it.
Yeah, just a bit shit, like a bit of a pretender. Yeah, Joffrey. Yeah, everyone was kind of pleased when Joffrey died. No one was that sad about it.
I was super happy when Joffrey died. I wanted it so bad. I wanted it and it came true.
Yeah, except it was kind of one of those power vacuum sort of things, like when El Chapo got arrested.
Got.
When he got.
So the next one, Game of Thrones. All the next ones are Game of Thrones. The opposite of happy.
Holding the door. Hold the door. Hold the door. That was amazing.
It was the best bit of storytelling that they've ever played.
I think that was.
It's the longest bit of storytelling. It spans 4-5 books.
Yeah.
And that's
the. Oh, it hasn't. I don't think it's. No, it had. No, yeah, the last book told. Yeah.
Was it 4 or 5?
So it depends if you call a book 1 or 2. So because like, Dance of Dragons was 2 books.
Oh yeah. I get it. Yeah.
Depends
2 parts.
Call it. Yeah.
Yeah. So 4 or 5 books expand, which is just phenomenal storytelling.
And it's fantasy, but it's time travel in fantasy, which is just a weird aspect to cover, and I fucking love it.
It was so hauntingly. When I saw that, I was like, this is why this show is one of the best shows of all time. This show will be shown to future generations. Like
this is our Lord of the
stuff
Rings.
Can be good.
This is our Lord of the Rings. This is it.
It's like, bigger than Lord of the Rings.
It's bit maybe, but this is it. This is our Lord of the Rings. This is where it comes from. So Hodor holding the door. So Hodor was named Walder, and I don't like to kind of go that far into it, but
do you remember the first thing that's ever told to Hodor on screen?
Was he told to hold the door open?
It's it's like go down the corridor to check on Bran. It's like check the corridor or something.
Oh, right. Well, it sounds about fucking right. Like, he was always a bit of a bitch because he was like old Nan's son, wasn't he?
But the fact that he knew the whole time.
What his fate was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And well, and the fact that it was his fate that broke him.
Yeah, it was.
Because Bran walked into him at the time of him doing that, and
at the
that's
time
what
of him, yeah.
Now he can only say Hodor, so why can he only say Hodor? So that's just the word he says.
I know it's only implied, but I believe that he knew his fate the whole time. And that's why he's so fucking complacent, and that's why he's so jolly and
that's why it's so fun to talk about, because we don't know the end yet.
Yeah, so basically a lot of the time, because he reads the books and I don't, he knew what was going to happen. But now he doesn't know.
I was appropriately smug about it. I would say appropriately smug. Although they say that the last season has still sort of like skipped and jumped. There's still stuff that's happened in the books that hasn't happened in the show, and there's still stuff that's happened in the show
and there's a load of stuff, like I said that what's her name? Arya was going to become Lady Stark, but she didn't.
Well, she kind of is Lady Stark because she's.
Well, she's the leader of the Men Without Banners, but she's not, because remember Lady Stark, when she comes back, becomes the leader of Men Without Banners. Remember in the books?
Oh, we're talking about fucking Stoneheart.
Lady Stoneheart, yeah. Sorry, I called her Lady Stark, but what I mean is that.
We've gone down a weird road. Let's not go down that further.
Okay, yeah, because we can talk about Game of Thrones for hours.
And we fucking will do a Game of Thrones episode before it comes out.
Okay, so this is one of the episodes we have planned. We're going to have our friend Alex on, hopefully. We haven't actually asked him. But we'll probably have a friend Alex who is he's more nerdy than I am about Game of Thrones. You're probably just above him.
Slightly more nerdy than I am.
He is? Oh, okay. So he's going to be the perfect fucking guest for this.
He's going to be fucking incredible.
So we're going to do that. We're going to do that, like, we'll probably
we're going to
release it, like, we'll probably hopefully
we're going to talk over JoJo and get really pissed at the same time.
But we'll probably do it about a month before the new one comes out. The first episode comes out.
Like it comes out in April, right?
Yeah, we'll probably do it next month.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
After death. Life,
yeah. We'll probably do life and then
do
Game of Thrones.
What we'll do is we'll live an entire life and then we'll do Game of Thrones. But yes, we'll definitely do a Game of Thrones episode. Next!
So
you know we're about to kill this bottle.
I know, right? Please, just... Wait for a second.
Okay.
You said... I have one more Game of Thrones one, which is just an honourable mention, which is the Red Wedding. Because basically...
Yeah.
So my notes are... Red Wedding...
So...
A shitload of Starks die. that was my thing.
The Red Wedding was Game of Thrones' line in the sand. So episode 1, Ned Stark died. When everyone thought, oh, Sean Bean's in it, he won't possibly die. Guess what? Dead. So Red Wedding was their one to go, by the way, if you like all these people, they're fucking dead.
By the way, because this is one, a minute ago we were just talking about how he had a little bit of smugness about him. He already knew that those motherfuckers were going to die. When I watched it, I was shocked. I was shocked. Yeah. I was like, no, Jamie's going to make it.
Jamie? Rob,
sorry. Yeah. Sorry, Jamie's one of my favourite characters now.
So, the Red Wedding, I still think, is probably one of the best cinematic and I feel it's one of the best stories, the best combination of. Probably, okay, let's fucking unwind my drunken words. Probably one of the best twists in a tale that I think I've seen.
Do you know what one of my favourite little bits is?
Oh, the little slit.
You know when she lifts the chainmail underneath, and she realises
he's here to fuck shit up. Yeah.
She knows in that second.
So
she's like, Rob!
So Catelyn Stark undoes Roose Bolton's armour. Roose Bolton's he's got his nice shit over the top of it. She undoes it, and there's chainmail under it. So he's there to fuck shit up. And Roose Bolton is one of the most twisted motherfuckers in all of the fiction, I think. But I think the Red Wedding was one of the big things that probably turned everyone on to Game of Thrones. And I think it pissed a lot of people off as well. It's like, oh fuck it, if everyone's just going to die, then I won't watch it anymore. And I think if you had that attitude towards it, then you probably weren't that interested anyway.
Yeah.
But that was
it did make me realise how bleak it was going to become. Although, since then, I have wanted Daenerys to die 1,000 times, and she just won't fucking die.
Well, I think that's also a sort of that's kind of the swing point of Game of Thrones.
Well, I think she's
everyone just hopes that every main character dies that they don't like, and I don't think that's not necessarily how it works. But it's nice to have a story.
I think she's going to be the only one that's left. I think Jon's going to die. Okay, when Jon died the first time, I wanted him to die. Now
I remember reading that. I was on a fucking train to London and I read it, and it was like, oh, the way it fucking goes, because I was at uni. And
he was doing a teaching degree. He's travelled to London every day to do a teaching degree.
Big fan of mine. And that's why I've read all the fucking Game of Thrones books, because I had a lot of time on my hands. And I read it. I remember reading it and looking at it. It was the end of a chapter. It wasn't the end of the book. It was the end of the chapter. And it said something like, oh...
And Jon gets murked by knives.
And it went, huh?
When he gets murked by the knives.
Yeah. It said, oh, and it went black. I just remember reading it. And he felt the knife go in. And everything went black.
About 20 of them.
I flipped to the next page and I was like... What? I read that fucking... There's like 3 pages.
I was so happy when he got
I read that a bunch of fucking times. I was like, what do you mean he's fucking dead? Like, what? I was visibly frustrated. If anyone was on that fucking train watching me do it, I was flicking back and front between these fucking pages of this book, going, what? I was waiting for it to sort of say, oh, and in his dream he did the thing. I was like, because Jon has been set up as the hero since day fucking
That's
one.
why I loved it when he died. And I hated the fact that they brought him back.
Huh?
But they brought him back in a good way because
fucking
it's good storytelling.
Oh, he's gonna fucking die again. He's set on fire or
Oh,
something.
he's definitely gonna die. Well, he's probably gonna be the Night King, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know about that.
We've spoken about Game of Thrones way too much. This is a different episode.
Anyway, yeah.
No, let's skip.
Let's get back to fucking death.
You said you had another one to go.
Oh yeah, Sons of Anarchy. You've watched Sons of Anarchy.
No. Remember I said one Sons of Anarchy.
You've watched another Sons of Anarchy.
Just remember that when we did our episode on TV, we were telling each other to watch TVs.
Yeah.
And you said, I have to watch Sons of Anarchy. And I said, I will 100% watch it by the next time we do an episode on television. And that was like episode 2. And it's been about 2 years. And I still haven't watched a single episode of it. But
right,
if you're going to do the reason why I didn't straight up watch Sons of Anarchy, then it's fine. Which is OP.
yeah.
Do it.
So, my dog's name is Opie because I love Opie.
Me too. I walk his dog like 3 times a week.
And by the way, Opie loves Jojo as well. Like, he's a bit of a, as far as dogs go, he's a bit of a sassy little bastard. Like, he doesn't like many people. Like, he likes this shit.
That's because, like, I've known him since he was this big and used to eat my shoes. Yeah. And this guy's now this big.
And now he won't be able to actually swallow his shoes. But Sons of Anarchy has given me some of the most grim and like heartfelt death scenes in any fucking TV show I've ever seen. And I've rooted for OP since day one, so who is a character in the show. He's the best friend of the main character, Jax Teller. He's a fucking giant dude, massive fucker, like
big hairy biker, isn't he?
Big hairy biker. And he's so fucking sweet. He's so loyal. Loyalty is his kind of his trait to a fault, which I love because it's I feel like it's something. He's got kind of a heart of gold. He's done some shitty things, but his motivation has always, to me, seemed kind of rationalised. I kind of get where he's coming from. But
it's obvious that you get to name the dog and Lou gets to name the children.
No, she loves OP as well. Like,
fair enough.
Yeah, she loves that show. But there is a point
she
in the show.
Still will be able to name your children. You ain't gonna have to say that.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's not talk about that right now.
Yeah.
That's for life. That's for life episode.
Oof. But so eventually, what happens in the show? the guys end up in prison. Getting put in prison. And in prison there are gangs that work shit out. And they're in prison with an opposing gang that want to fuck them up. So, one of the opposing gang says to them, as a deal, instead of fucking killing all of you, we're just going to take one of you. And they all turn around and say to each other, like, right, all of the Sons of Anarchy guys turn around to each other and say, right, not going to be us, we're going to fucking stay solid, stay doing anything. And while they're having this conversation, OP sneaks out and says, take me. Fucking take me. And he's a fucking big geezer, by the way. Goes out into this bit, all the other Sons of SOA guys are fucking like slamming against the glass. They're in this weird situation where they can see what's going on. They're slamming against the doors going, fucking no, because it's their boy that's about to get fucking fed to the lions. All of these opposing gang members come out with fucking pipes and wrenches and shit. Opie's out there with fucking nothing, and he's like, alright, fucking come on then. Like a fucking gangster. Comes out, takes them on. Fucks up like 3 of them. Like, whack, like,
he's a big lad.
Honestly fucks up like 3 of them. Then gets hit. Then gets really hit. And then one of the last things you see is like execution style. He's down on his knees, looking at his friends from his gang, saying, don't worry man, don't worry about it. And then the last thing you hear is the sound of a hollow lead pipe
Clunk.
smashing against his skull. And that fucking, I was like, whoa. I was waiting for him to like duck out or the fucking glass to smash, and that I went to like, fuck. Yeah, that hit really hard.
So this is a show I still haven't seen, and I promise you I will watch it when by the time, that was the rule, by the time we next
do another TV
episode,
yeah.
and I gave you a series to watch as well.
You did, I still watched that.
I can't remember which series I told you to watch.
Me neither.
Mine was Farscape, so good luck with that.
Maybe.
That's gonna be long.
It's bullshit.
But yeah, so basically I accidentally, everyone was watching an episode of Sons of Anarchy in the front room at the place where I lived. So I went downstairs, sat with them, and I was like, oh yeah, this is cool, I really like that guy. Oh, he's well cool. And he gets killed at the end of the episode. So I went, I'm done with this show.
Yeah.
So I never watched it again.
Yeah.
But because you said it was, because it's like your favourite show.
I love Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, it's like one of your, it's like one of your top 5 shows.
Yeah, so Kurt Sutter is the director, and he's in the show as well. And he's got a similar, like, it's a very similar look to Game of Thrones in that, like, you might love them, but they might not last to the end. No one's quite sure, and it's that uncertainty that can't sort of hook me in. Yeah.
So because you love it, I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, I feel like you should. It's fantastic.
But it's obvious to even you, the reason why I stopped watching it instantly is because the one episode I did see was the one where my favourite character died. I'm like, yeah, this guy's rad, and now he's dead.
You had a favourite character in an episode.
Yeah, but Opie was bad, man.
Yeah, Opie is a bad man. He is still.
And actually, one of the when we did the TV episode, one of the series.
And I've not called my dog that, by the way, because I want to cave his head in with a pipe. Just to be very, very clear with this.
Okay. Oh my god! I was just trying to say, cave his head in with a pipe. Your dog is one of the. Although that motherfucker keeps treading on my dick. Like, he just does this.
Dicks, I need to empty mine.
Alright. Wait. Yeah, okay, I'll talk. Okay, so I actually told in the episode about TV, I told Daniel to watch. What did I tell you to watch?
What?
What was the show I told you to watch that you did? Almost Human.
Almost Human, yes you did, yeah.
Time to watch Almost Human, and he did, and he loved it because it is amazing, but it was super cancelled after one season, unfortunately. I told him to watch other stuff as well. I think Farscape was one of them, which was a big one. But anyway, that's well off, and we are running out of alcohol, and I have so many more deaths to talk about. So I think we're going to have to move on. Oh no. I have way more TV deaths to talk about. So I'm going to start with... You know what? I'm going to talk about... I'm going to skip one because I want to talk about one when he's back. I'm going to talk about The Wire, which is the best drama show ever made, and the best death in it. It's not necessarily the best death, but it is the most prolific, which is Omar Little's death, because he is killed without reason in a fucking drugstore by a child.
Human?
No.
Oh, just in case. Humans off.
Humans off. Oh my god, I love that show so much. I thought that we were near the end of TV ones, but no, we're not at all. I've got.
I feel like we should be. I feel like we've got.
Yeah, but we're not. Oh, have you got more?
I've got a beer.
Only one?
Yeah, so you can have some rum.
No. We'll finish that at the end together. Let's share this beer.
Right.
No, I'm too. These are all admin. No, there are straight rum glasses.
We haven't got enough for straight rum.
Yeah, we're going to have very small ones.
Yeah.
So, I skipped one there a little, and I went to The Wire, which you haven't seen, but there's a character called Omar Little in The Wire, where the guy that was writing this story, he went and travelled Baltimore, that's where the show's set, The Wire.
Oh, okay.
He went and travelled it and fucking got stories from all these fucking people, and that's where he came up with this character called Omar Little. And there's a bit in the show where Omar Little jumps out of a 4-story building and just lands like fucking Batman and just walks off. The actual stories that everyone said, it was a 10-story building, and they had to dumb it down for the show so it was more believable. Oh shit! Apparently this guy was insane. But he was basically Robin Hood. He'd robbed all the local drug dealers. He stayed alive for so long. But then there's a scene in season fucking 3 where he walks into a post office to get his fucking mail or some shit, and a kid comes up behind him, blows his brains out. And Omar Little is the character that from the beginning you're like, everyone's cunts. But Omar Little is fucking rad. Yeah. Everyone's like, oh shit, Omar's coming. And he just walks down the road with a pump, a sawn off pump, just like, motherfuckers.
And then he just gets buoyed off in a post office.
Yeah, by a child, by an 8-year-old.
Yeah,
but the
those are the best deaths.
The stories of Omar are all way more exact. The real stories that people told this guy who went there. So the writer of The Wire, he was like a journalist, and he went to Baltimore and gathered all these stories. And the actual stories he gathered was so much more extreme. He had to dumb them down for the show.
That's fucking.
So when Omar died, you were like, no, my god, he's so good, because he was the good guy. Everyone else was a cunt. Cops, drug dealers, all cunts.
I feel like Baltimore is still a bit like that.
Yeah, I mean it has improved drastically, but this was in the 90s that he was writing it, and it came out between late 90s, early 2000s. So
there was a guy on Rogan fairly recently who's a cop in Baltimore. He said,
I know, it's fantastic. Yeah, fantastic really Rogan episode. Really, really good. Yeah. Really like that one. That was a great guy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Really cool. Anyway, I skipped one because I knew that you'd want to talk about the next bit. No, the one I skipped, which is still TV deaths. So, Breaking Bad.
Okay.
The one I picked from Breaking Bad, and I could pick so many, but the one that had the biggest impact on me was Fring.
Oh, Fring. Oh, I thought you were going to go Hank.
Nah, ding. Asexual.
Yeah. Okay.
Fring, man.
Fring. Okay.
When he walks out the fucking room with half his face. Oh my god, I was like, ding 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 ding.
Hector! Yeah, I felt Fring was one of the most
shocking.
I feel like he was the most understated of horrific pieces of shit in any TV show.
Well, he ran basically everything.
Yeah, and he was like, and when you see him when he's having conversations, like, kill him, fuck him off.
Yeah,
always. He was so business minded. Everything was like fucking. It was so black and white to him.
Yeah,
and I think that's what made him so terrifying. that he was like, nope, yes, nope, yes.
And he's
nope,
the reason
yes.
why.
And when he fucking slit that fucking dude's throat in front of Jesse and Walt, he literally got that fucking Stanley knife blade. He's like, I don't care what you think, and he went fucking mental, and then went, okay, took the fucking yellow garb off, and then all cool again.
Well, he was the reason why. What's his name was in the wheelchair anyway.
Hector, yeah. What? Yeah, because he was Hector. Hector was his partner.
No. Fring and Hector were never partners. Fring hated Hector. He wanted to take over the business.
It was something to do with that fucking swimming pool, wasn't it? That swimming pool flashback scene where someone was killed. Fring's partner was killed in front of him, and that's why. So Hector killed Fring's partner.
Right.
That's why.
Yeah, Fring hates Hector.
Yeah. And then so when he comes out of it and goes, and then just fucking drops.
Well, no. Then the camera pounds and you see half of his face gone. Amazing. So that was the most shocking, as in physical, that you see death. There were horrible deaths in Breaking Bad.
There were some fucking horrible deaths in that one. When fucking what's Jesse's girlfriend name?
What, Jessica Jones?
Yes.
Yeah, that was awful.
Because Walt was watching her.
Well, that was the thing that Walt. That was the worst thing that Walt had done to that point, and then he killed the kid.
Yes, fuck yeah, the ricin. Yeah, was it the ricin?
No, he shot the.
Jesse shot the kid. No,
the kid stayed alive. The kid is alive.
Who's the fucking the
kid's mum was
Matt
killed.
Damon looking motherfucker?
No. The little Mexican kid's mum was killed in front of him.
Yeah.
By Walt.
What? I don't know that at all. I feel like we're getting off topic.
Well, we're on Breaking Bad deaths.
Yeah.
Well, have you got a favourite Breaking Bad death?
Probably Hank.
A-Stack Schrader.
Just that line when he says, it's like, you're the smartest guy I know, but you're so fucking dumb.
But you didn't fucking realise this guy decided...
He decided he was going to die 10 minutes ago. That's amazing.
So perfect.
That was incredible.
You're the fucking smartest person I've ever known, but you didn't realise this guy decided... Because Hank is... Walt is begging the white fucking Nazi supremacist guys not to kill him.
He's like, I can do this, I'll show you where all the money is, I'll make money for you for fucking forever.
And Hank's just sitting there like, look.
He's sitting there like, I'm done, mate. I'm done.
He goes, you're the smartest fucking person I've ever known, but you don't understand that this guy decided he's going to kill me, and then...
Yeah. And he's fucking done. And Walt's... I mean, that show in general is fucking...
That's the only time Walt actually looked like he gave a shit as well, because he didn't want Hank to die.
Yeah. I feel when him and Hank were in that garage, do you remember that phrase when he said, tread carefully?
Yeah.
That was one of my fucking... I get goosebumps thinking about it. I fucking love it.
Well,
it's so good.
Because basically what Walt's trying to do is he's trying to show his bravado...
Without getting Hank in danger.
But also without getting himself in danger from Hank. Because Hank's his biggest threat for a long time.
Yeah.
Someone's after him.
Yeah.
Like when Hank comes to him and he's like, WW, Walter White? Willy Wonka?
Yeah, Walter White said, you got me.
Yeah.
Amazing shit. But yeah, I mean, Breaking Bad has some fantastic deaths in it, but I mean, as far as the show goes, Breaking Bad was fucking incredible.
It's top 5 shows of all time for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. It was one of those ones that was great, start to finish.
Yeah, it didn't have downtime really, did it?
No.
It was always horrendous.
Yeah,
you always felt for the characters.
Every episode you came out of it
so good.
Was fantastic, so good. When everyone told me, who's doing this? Bryan Cranston. Isn't that a dad? Isn't that a dad from fucking Malcolm in the Middle? And it was like, what? And he was fucking incredible.
He's flawless.
I can't believe he hasn't been in more movies and shit since. I guess it's his choice.
He really has a choice. It's really his choice. Yeah, he's got his choice. He does whatever he wants, man.
Yeah. Because he
can be involved in whatever he wants because he is one of the most famous.
Yes, I feel like he was in the new Godzilla movie, which was hot dog shit.
I didn't watch it.
It was fucking awful.
Maybe he really likes Godzilla.
Yeah, I feel like he was in. He was in that movie, and it was because I watched it because he was in it, and that was post Breaking Bad. So I feel like I've been hoodwinked.
Well, that does happen. It does happen.
Motherfucker. Alright, okay, before we start talking about TV shows, I feel like we need to move on to the next segment.
Next
So this
segment.
podcast is going to be 18 hours.
Next segment is just quickly, I've got a couple of honourable mentions.
Honourable mentions.
Honourable mentions for TV deaths.
Okay.
Lawrence Kuttner in House. It came.
Lighthouse. Which one was Lawrence Kuttner? Oh shit, he was one of the doctors, wasn't he? Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck, yeah. Kumar.
Yep. Harold
Yeah.
Kumar. Yeah, right. And that.
Fuck, that came out of left field. I remember why that was.
It was insane. Do you know why?
Because he quit the show, because he had to do some other shit.
Do you know why? Yes. Do you know why he quit the show?
Harold Kumar?
No. He quit the show because he got a job at the White House
Oh shit, got
With-
Kumar?
with Obama.
Oh, fair play. Oh,
Literally-
alright, Obama playing for the home team. I see.
Literally, he quit House to go chill with Obama, which is insane.
That's pretty sick.
I didn't know that, by the way. So when
Yeah.
because when I was looking up deaths, I was like, oh my god, that death shocked me so much because I loved his character.
That was fucking nowhere.
He was
That was literally episode fucking like 18.
Normal
Was that
death.
everything's fine? Is that episode 19? Oh, hey, what's going on? Haven't seen fucking Kumar for a while. So like, where's Kumar doing? Blood, brains. So fucking hell, what happened to Kumar?
And when they get to him, they're fucking pushing on
Yeah.
his chest. He's been dead for like a
He's
day.
been dead for a week. Like, hey,
Oh,
yeah.
that was so horrible to me. That was my worst death in House. And
Yeah.
Even though
Considering all
and-
of the fucking things that... Because
It
turns
ends
out
death.
we didn't just have lupus. We brought him back to life. So, turns out the fucking gunshot was no problem. He just had fucking lupus.
my second honourable mention, Maud Flanders.
Oh, fucking hell. I was going to bring cartoon deaths into it. That Simpsons is kind of an entity upon itself, isn't it?
And those characters are timeless and ageless.
Yeah.
And they killed
Bart
one
Simpson's
another.
been 11 years old for 30 years.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's coming up to 30 years.
It
They,
literally must
yeah,
be.
no, it is. They just said that they'd been given season 30.
Holy shit.
It's been going for 29
And Maud
years.
Flanders is probably the only one that's actually died.
Only character that's died. Do you know why?
Because her voice is annoying.
The actress that played her had a contract dispute with Fox, and she got let go.
Yeah.
So the show killed off her character. Instead of replacing the voice actress, which they could have done without any problems at all, they decided to let the character go.
Actually have a dead person in the cartoon.
First time ever, really, isn't it?
Yeah, except for Fry's dog.
Again, Simpsons still did it first, but sure, it's still
Shit.
Matt Groening. Yeah, crazy.
Oh,
Right, so
shit.
that's
yeah,
it.
Maud Flanders. Rip.
I know, right? So that's the
Yeah.
end. That's the end of my That's the end of my series deaths.
Okay.
I need another week.
Go on then.
You start us off with the movie deaths.
Movie deaths. Alright. So, okay. Series deaths is kind of still a relatively new thing, I think, because we're only still, I'll say relatively new, but we're now fucking inundated with amazing series that are actually, like, their movie quality, they're just fucking longer, right? But movies kind of, if you're watching something for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours maybe, if you're into Lord of the Rings and all that sort of stuff, movie deaths was kind of the ones that originally sort of shocked us. So my first movie death is probably the one that wasn't we weren't so invested in the character necessarily, but the method of death was fucking amazing. Alien. When the fucking little baby alien bursts out of the chest.
That was one of mine.
That was one of the most fucking ridiculous things I have ever fucking seen, and that is one of the most off the wall fucking movie deaths I think.
It's the most famous horror movie death of all time.
You can't. This is what I'm saying. So, Alien horror movie versus fucking science fiction movie. And we had this conversation when we talk about sci-fi
We did, yeah.
movies. So, is it horror? Is it sci-fi? Is it horror? Is it sci-fi? This one was the most fucking ridiculous crossover and merge between the two of them. This is a sci-fi death in a horror way, because the way it was fucking portrayed was fucking grim.
So this is one of mine.
Oh my fucking lord!
I knew this was going to happen at some point. We were going to have a crossover where one of us picked one of the other one's things.
Shit!
And so I've got a lot to say about this death. It's John Hurt. Did you say about the actor? Yeah.
I didn't.
John Hurt became synonymous with movie deaths because of this scene. But it's very, very important that we all understand that this scene was not told to the cast. They did not know what was going to happen. In the script, it said they see the alien.
Oh,
they did not know. Right, so John Hurt.
He was in he was included in the entire joke.
John Hurt knows because he's the one that he's hooked up to the system. So he spends 4 hours in makeup, and the rest of the cast
fucking intestinal makeup or whatever.
Right. Okay. So very interesting about that. So all the bits that come out, because it's not just the alien that comes out. It's a load of fucking guts. Yeah. All the guts, real guts. They went down to the butcher that morning.
Oh shit! Yeah. Real guts, his guts. Dead now, John Hurt already.
Yeah, all that stuff that comes out, it's all shellfish, like inside shellfish.
Oh shit!
All cow bits. Oh, so that's what I'm saying. You have to do it within about 6 hours, because after 6 hours it starts fucking stonking.
Oh.
Yeah, 4 hours he spent in makeup.
Oh, Ridley Scott, you bad motherfucker.
I know. So in the script it just says they see it. So all the cast are like, all right, cool. Right, so before the scene happens, so
John driving around on the bed.
Well, John Hurt's in makeup for 4 hours, and the rest of the cast is starting to go, what the fuck's going on? Yeah. And they're like, just wait.
He's been a diva.
So John Hurt comes in, they're performing the scene, but he's rigged with so many things, right? Yeah. So you got the alien that comes out, that's one rig. Then you got the guts that come out, that's another rig. But the blood that spurts all over the cast, and none of them know that there's going to be blood, right?
So everyone was like...
So everyone... No, there's one chick that gets blood all in her face and all in her eye. And she's like this, she's like fucking, oh my... All of this, she's like, ah! And they freak the fuck out. And not one of them knew that was happening.
That's fucking amazing. I love when directors do that.
Yeah. Fucking hell yeah, Ridley
That's
Scott.
one of my fucking favourite things, when it's like, the fucking... Oh, Fight Club's probably one of the favourites.
Punch him in the ear.
Yeah.
he's straight up.
When he's like whispers to fucking Ed Norton, he's like, just fucking...
Hit him in the ear.
Fucking punch him.
Brad
Pitt's sounding like... He's sitting there, he's going, oh yeah, you'll be alright. And he's like, Ed Norton's sitting there going, okay, I'm going to punch him in the fucking ear.
Ed was actually like, no, I can't do that. And he was like, no, fucking hit him in the ear as fucking hard as you can. And he sucks him, and he goes, oh, my fucking ear, man, you put it in the ear.
One of the best ones. And that's what I think, that scene, also, go back to Alien, those reactions, they're snips. He goes, tip, 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 tip.
Right, so very specifically, Ridley Scott said, you can't make horror up on your face.
It's a
act of surprise cannot be false.
Yeah.
If it's false, you can tell, and it's not real anymore.
Yeah.
So he kept this masterful piece of prosthetics secret from the entire cast, including the writing staff and the cameraman.
Fucking gangster.
All they knew was it comes out. Like they knew they were going to see something, but they did not know shit about what was going to happen.
And that's one of the most iconic pieces of film.
It is without
sci-fi or horror.
It's without a doubt the most iconic death of all time, I think.
Yeah, it's incredible, absolutely fucking amazing. What's your one next in Sunshine?
Well, that was one of them. My favourite movie death of all time. This is what I picked first. Is hey man, what do you think about this? Oh man, I shot Marvin in the face.
Pulp fucking fiction. Okay.
Because
the surprise death.
Yeah, exactly.
And the reaction to it. Oh man.
Like, so initially, the guy who plays Marvin, he wasn't supposed to die at that point. But they rewrote it a little, and when they rewrote it, John Travolta, like the line was like, "Oh, I shot Marvin," but John Travolta heard it in his head. He was like, "Oh, if I say, oh man, I shot," and he said to Tarantino, like, "Oh, can I just say it like this?" And obviously Tarantino was like, "Yeah, whatever."
Go on then, yeah.
And that, the way he does it, he goes. It's like almost like he steps on his toe. He goes,
yeah.
"Oh man, I shot Marvin in the face."
It's like the laissez-faire, like the fuck's sake, like,
yeah.
As if he like fucking like dropped a $5 out of his wallet, like.
"Oh man, I shot Marvin in the face."
Yeah, that's incredible, and that sets up that film's tone is amazing.
It's set by almost that moment, especially because And then remember later on when Jules is cleaning up bits of brain. He's like, "This is some fucked up repugnant. This is some fucked up repugnant shit. Why am I on brain duty?"
Oh, and the way that like these.
You're the one that shot the motherfucker.
Is that the killers have they see it as a 9 to 5.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, fuck's that on brain duty. It's like, oh man,
why the fuck am I on brain duty, motherfucker?
If I like stacking shells and I dropped a bottle of wine, like, fuck's sake, I dropped a bottle of wine, like, fuck's sake, I shot Marvin in the face.
I shot Marvin in the face.
It's this 9 to 5 shit that they just happen to be by. Like, we get the other guy in, it's Marcellus Wallace. Look like a bitch. And
say what again, motherfucker? I dare you, I double dare you.
That's the tasty cheeseburger.
Damn that, he's a tasty burger.
I mean, Pulp Fiction is just
it's one of the best movies of all time.
Yeah, but that, I agree with you, and that sets the tone. And that brings in Wolf again, which I think sets.
Harvey Keitel, one of the best actors of all time.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And also Dead Nigger Storage. Is there a sign on my garage that says Dead Nigger Storage?
That's a soft ER, not a hard ER.
Yeah, we can say nigger. We can say nigger when it's when I'm quoting Tarantino.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, exactly. If you get offended by it, then get in the fucking sea.
Yeah. Tarantino ain't no fucking racist. That's for damn sure. Like, he takes the piss out of racism constantly.
And he put Samuel L. Jackson in all of his films.
Because Samuel Jackson's a bad motherfucker. We all know that, man. Alright. Oh, right, okay. Well,
my next one is a bit of a weird one. James Bond.
Oh my! Okay.
Die Another Day. There is a scene in which James Bond puts in which a chap gets put into a pressure chamber, and they turn up the pressure to high. And what happens is you see him, his face expand,
it's like
and the next scene goes.
It's like a microwave.
It's kind of, but for pressure.
They play it like a microwave. Yeah,
I remember watching this as a fucking young kid.
I forgot all about
like 1989. That was shit.
No, it was a much more recent one than
that. Nah, like well old.
Die Another Day. It's like 90-something.
Didn't say Die Another Day. License to Kill.
I supposed to Die Another Day.
Yeah, no, License to Kill.
This one was Roger Moore.
Yeah, and I remember watching that, going. Fucking hell.
I swear I used to Die Another Day. That must have been in my head.
Oh, I might have. It's literally all recorded, so we'll find out, I guess. If I did, I'm sorry.
As if one of us going to look at it. Yeah. Like no one cares.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a License to Kill. But yeah,
License to Kill, Roger Moore. Yeah,
you got put in this pressure chamber.
It's like a really
like a massive fridge.
But it's like really narrow
with a window in it for some fucking reason.
Press him in and it goes.
Yeah, and he fucking goes. And, and you see there was this little clip where his face is massive, and it's like, what the fuck is happening? And then the next one is, and blood goes everywhere. And that I remember that. I remember having to like turn around to fuck, I can't remember who I turned around to at the time.
Your mum.
My mum actually. I was like, what was that about? It's the pressure. So what do you mean the pressure? Like, cause I couldn't quite figure it out in my head. I was a kid at the time, like maybe 8 or 9 years old.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what do you mean pressure?
License to Kill.
It was like, you know when like stuff pushes down.
License to Kill was late 80s. Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been. Yeah. Yeah, it was Roger Moore, so it must have been,
Yeah.
And it's like, sort of stuff when you push down you. So what, you got squashed? It's like, kind of, but you got squashed by air. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And I couldn't quite figure it out. And like, I remember seeing his blood, like his eyes popping out. And like the blood shot in the eyes. I was like, what the fucking hell is this dark shit?
It's just poor modelling, just like that just reminded me of Arnie. You know when he has like a flashback, or no, he has like a flash of him on Mars.
Oh yeah, we'll go to Mars, Total Recall.
Total Recall, but you know, like he has a flash and then his head explodes.
Yeah.
It's that kind of cheap modelling. By the way, I have a cheap modelling one on my list as well.
Oh, okay. But I just remember that particular death.
Shall I talk about
that? Made me very curious. That I feel like
about death or about modelling in.
No, about like what the fucking hell? What do you mean?
How
do you mean you died from pressure?
Right.
Like what do you mean you got squished by nothing?
You know
that was so weird.
That's not how you die from pressure, but
I understand that. I was like 9 at the time, like
yeah.
But
this is James Bond. It's not scientifically accurate.
Exactly. But I just remember watching that, and that was one of the most fucking grim James Bond. Usually James Bond.
You're right.
You're
right.
And they died. But this one was like.
And there's no holes or anything. Like you shoot. When people get shot in James Bond, there's usually sparks.
Yeah, there's no
like
blood.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, exactly. It's very much like that. But this one was like, and he was like panicking inside it, and he could do nothing about it, and then blood splattered. I was like, what the fucking hell happened? But that was very impactful for me, I'd say.
Okay, so my next one was John Hurt, Alien, which we spoke about. So my next one, Oren Ishii.
Oh, okay. Alright then.
Right, now, we could do so many Kill Bill deaths, because there's so many fucking fantastic Kill Bill deaths.
There's of them, yeah.
But one of my favourites is Oren Ishii, because, and there's a little bit of a thing that I didn't actually know about this. You know when they start their fight, when the bride and Oren starts their fight, Oren says to the bride, she says in Japanese, I can't remember the Japanese unfortunately, but she says, I hope you've saved some energy. I hope you can last longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Owen says that to the bride.
Because she just fucked a load of people up. Right?
Fuck, she just killed the crazy 88. She just murked so many motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And she's...
So many that had to be in black and white, in fact.
Well, in one of the versions, yeah.
Alright.
You ever seen the...
I haven't seen the colour version, no.
Oh my god!
I assume it's just yellow and red.
I saw the... Yeah, basically, yes! Yeah, I actually saw the colour version before.
Oh shit, I just realised that might come across as a little racist.
Colour. You said colour instead of coloured. Oh, you said yellow and red. It's fine.
I'm going to speak you a little while.
Especially when I was
yeah, you really helped my case.
Yeah.
Okay, so Oren Ishii was the chick with the fucking ball and the spike.
No. The fuck, man? Let's go Yabari.
Oh, okay, so I'll called her.
Oren is Lucy.
Yeah, okay, fine. All right,
she's the main boss.
Alright.
The whole fucking movie.
Well, that one movie.
Yeah. Well, she's got a list.
Okay, so this is in the snow.
Right, so, yeah. But you know when the bride calls out Orenishi Shua wa
Orenishi Shua. No?
I mean, that was...
I feel like I nailed it.
Horrendous Japanese.
No,
but
well,
yeah.
It's
well,
not...
yeah. So when... Yeah, so... the bride is holding the French chick.
Yeah.
She's cut her arm off. And then Oren comes out. Oren comes out, and she goes, and the bride utters the most poetic and beautiful words ever, which is, you know, I have unfinished business, or we haven't finished the end of our fight, or whatever. Which is Oren Ishii Shua wa Mahada to Shinayo. Roughly, I'm all for Japanese.
I mean, honestly, you can say what the fuck ever you want at that point.
Well, you just did, so...
Something way deep.
Mine was definitely more accurate than yours. I do apologise for anyone that can speak Japanese. My Japanese is horrendous.
I thought my intonation was on point, but alright.
Orishi! Shuamama to Chan! No, that's terrible. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
And then they fight, but Oren says in Japanese again, which I definitely can't remember the words for. She says, I hope you save some of your energy, and I hope you can last more than 5 minutes. 4 minutes and 59 seconds into the fight, she cuts her head off.
Shit!
Yeah, she cuts the top of her head.
Yeah, you get the old brain jobby, yeah. Oh, 4 minutes 59, fine.
Perfect. Yeah. Because you
Quentin
know
Tarantino
is a
mad
bad
piece of shit.
He just wants to fuck with you.
That's fucking cool. I didn't know
I didn't know
that.
that either, yeah.
That's fucking sick.
So I was looking up, I was like, right. I was like, Kill Bill was one of my favourite movies. So I was like, right, what's my favourite fight realistically from that whole thing? And I think that Iron Ishii fight is my favourite. Because it's so... Because they were best friends.
And they're those two are kind of actual adversaries. Like Bill was kind of old and.
Well, no. I just think that the bride didn't really like any of the team that she was in, but she was best friends because she knows every single thing about Iron.
Yeah.
She tells her whole backstory.
Oh shit.
She knows everything about Iron. They were best fucking friends. They were like sisters. So that fight is so much more important than all the other fights that she has.
Literally never thought. I watched Kill Bill a fucking billion times. I've never honestly realised that shit. That's fucking sick.
Yeah. So that's that. So I was like, that is the best kill, and it's also fucking cool because it's like, and she's like, that truly was the Tori Hanzo.
Yeah. That shit. Pai Mei taught you the 5-point palm.
See, that's what I don't care about. That's the kill. That's when he kills. That's when she kills Bill.
2. Yeah. 3. 2.
2. Yeah, that's when she kills Bill. I didn't like that fight. But I thought it was lame. I
felt like it was one-sided.
Well, it wasn't really a fight, to be honest.
Yeah, it felt like it was.
But when
the build-up to the fight was more important.
Because obviously, also Lucy Liu is Chinese. She's not Japanese. So every single time they're speaking Japanese to each other, it's cool. Because it's neither of their languages.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Anyway, I love Lucy Liu. I love those two characters fighting. I think it's awesome, and it's
Lucy Liu and Uma Thurman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next one.
Why are you skipping my one, you piece of shit?
Oh no, you go. Sorry.
I'll fuck you up. So, when Scotland and England had a problem with each other.
Are you fucking joking?
William Wallace.
Is this your last one?
Let's talk about William Wallace in Braveheart, mate.
I know, I'm just saying, is this your last...
It is my last one.
This is your last movie death?
Yeah.
I really, honestly thought I knew what one of your movie deaths was going to be, and I did not think it was going to be William Wallace
in Braveheart. There was...
I did not think that this is what you're going to
I'm so glad I surprised you. That
not
was,
at all.
Bearing in mind the time in which this movie took place.
1999?
And fuck off, it was a movie like 94? This was early 90s for sure.
Was it?
100%.
No, you're right.
You're the same time as The Matrix.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It was probably like 96.
For sure, early 90s.
96, oh cool, but I don't know.
And... fucking William Wallace.
Will.i.am,
the Scotsman.
Fucking Will.i.am, the Scotsman.
Was played by fucking like Mel Gibson for some reason, and the
Australian.
So so being hung, drawn, and quartered is massively fucking horrendous, and I don't think
it's only horrendous once though, isn't it?
I don't think
it doesn't kill you 4 times.
It's not horrendously horrendous. I don't think there's ever been. I've never ever seen another movie depiction of that. I mean, the movie depiction of this one wasn't entirely accurate, but
not at all. No.
What? This was the first time I ever saw a hero
die.
Go to the end and not only die, but be actually tortured, and it still be kind of uplifting. In that he was, he was still talking while he was getting fucking pulled to pieces.
He was the man in that movie. He owned it.
Yeah, for sure. He was.
He's such a mental religious bastard.
I mean, he's obviously a mad anti-Semitic cunt, but I understand that. He's not my mate.
We don't talk about anti-Semitism in this podcast much, and I don't think we should. But yeah, okay.
What? I mean,
I'm just acknowledging the words
anti-Semitism.
Yeah, we shouldn't. Yeah. We shouldn't branch too much.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit on that too far, but.
Yeah.
Until our next episode, the Holocaust. If we did an episode on the Holocaust, by the way, that would be amazing.
I'll be up for it.
Sick. Episode 700.
We start real running out of ideas. We've got quite a few more in the bag.
I remember watching that and going, "What? Has he died?" Like genuinely going like that was my first experience of the real good guy. He's been the good guy for the entire movie, and at the end of it, he didn't just fucking die. It's not like he slipped and fell off a fucking roof. Yeah, he ain't Hans Gruber. He got fucking wrecked.
Interesting you say that. That's who I thought you were going to pick.
Oh, Hans Gruber.
I thought that's who you were going to pick as your favourite movie death.
I feel like I already talked about it in the last.
Boy loves Die Hard.
No, I do fucking love Die Hard. In fairness.
I just saw you doing this as like. I just saw you doing this.
No, I mean that.
Can't believe you didn't pick Hans Gruber. I can't believe you picked Die Hard. Wait, what?
But Braveheart. But yeah, that death I think it was torture on the big screen, right? Like,
and he always won at the end. So it's like you feel like he didn't die, but he still didn't win, and then he died again.
And Scotland is still part of Great Britain. BT dubs. Just saying, he died for literally nothing. Literally nothing.
You could probably chill out on the old England
nothing.
Kills everyone thing.
What? Hashtag Brexit.
This is why I didn't want to do politics. He wanted to do politics in this episode, and I was like, no, I don't like Brexit.
By the way, I'm ferociously uneducated in politics.
Yeah, and so
not only uneducated, but ferocious. I'm anti-politics. I'm horrendous.
Me too, yeah.
I'm so bad at it.
I'm so glad we didn't do politics for this episode.
I feel like we should do one. Oh yeah, no.
I told you, but I definitely think we should do one. But when we have a guest on that actually knows something,
they're going to hate us,
and that's.
They might be our
never
friends.
Have to talk us.
They almost definitely will be our friends, but they will hate us.
They never have to talk to us ever again.
We don't know anything. Okay, we need to find an expendable friend.
I've got all. They're all expendable.
No,
I've got one.
Scratching that, they might actually be our friend. They might be lovely, and I hope they're lovely.
I've got one more. I've got one more honourable mention for movie deaths.
Okay.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Why not Paul?
Darth Vader.
Oh, Obi-Wan?
Darth Vader.
I thought you were talking about Joe... Oh, okay. I thought you were fucking Joe Kundo.
He's just saying letters together.
Okay, so Obi-Wan got dicked.
By Darth Vader cloak. That's why I made it an honourable mention, because it was like, oh, what? But not really like he died. Because he
then he kind of came back, didn't he? Yeah. Star Wars deaths kind of feel like not real deaths.
Oh my god, that wasn't one of my honourable mentions. I have so many honourable mentions.
How many you fucking got? Alright, fucking start rolling them out.
Spider-Man Avengers Infinity War. He's
I don't feel so good.
I can. Do you not like that? Oh my god, I loved it. But the reason it's not
It'd be better if it was played by Tobey Maguire.
Oh, I was so close.
He was like,
I was so close to hitting you.
I
was so close to hitting you. Striking you just like, no! See, this is why the honourable mentions. We already knew he wasn't going to die. Next honourable mention, Inglourious Basterds Hitler. Oh my god!
Yeah, okay, there's another Quentin Tarantino.
I was like, they're not going to kill him. Oh my god, they killed him! He got dead. Tarantino straight out killed Hitler.
Tarantino's like, turn timeline, do what I want.
Yeah, do what I want. Fucking Thompson's like,
Onishi kills Hitler. Fuck you. You're like 5 point palm, exploding heart technique. Talk to him by Pi Me. Don't care.
The next one, Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom. No, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh,
Mountain
Nazis.
More Hitlers.
Yeah,
more Nazis.
Yeah,
What's the character's name? Arnold Ernst.
Faceless Nazi. I understand. Yeah.
He was scary, and then his face melted.
And then it made him worse, but then everyone realised he was dead, so no one was scared.
My fourth honourable mention is Shaun of the Dead, David Delamore.
Oh,
yeah. You know, when he's getting pulled out the window and all his guts come out.
Oh, that's amazing. That was the most graphic scene in that movie. I remember watching that and him trying to talk sense into people because he was a fucking prick for that entire film.
Love Dylan Moran.
He said, yeah, I love Dylan Moran.
Yeah, David.
But he played
David was the dick, yeah.
He said, oh no, okay, so what do we need to do? That was, I loved that to bits. Like, that was amazing. After the comedic sort of sense of, who put Queen on? That was a real, like, and it was just after that Sean's mum got bit, wasn't it?
No. Oh, yeah. Right.
Well, they realised that she got
really
bit.
close, yeah. I just realised that I've got to go in a minute. Well, we haven't even spoke about serial killers yet.
Oh, fuck serial killers. They can't. Don't be friends with serial killers.
Clearly you're drunk.
Yes, he is. Are we doing a serial killer game?
I'm just saying, I need to go. Oh, serial killer game. Yeah, it was only a game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
And you got to guess the serial killer.
Okay.
No, I'm going to tell you facts, and you have to guess who I am.
Oh shit! Okay, so should I look away from the screen? Would that be?
No, I didn't put. But yeah, obviously you shouldn't look because there's more things. But I didn't put his name on specifically because I knew you would look. I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
My first clue is I hung myself in prison, or I hanged myself in prison. If we're talking.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of serial killers do that. Like they get all bitchy once they realise they're getting caught.
Okay, fair enough. Shall I move on to this?
Yeah,
second clue?
next one.
I had 4 children.
Ooh, okay. Serial killers with kids. That narrows it down.
It does narrow it down. Yeah. See, I tried to pick clues that weren't too obvious.
Yeah, a lot of serial killers
still
are like
helped.
wolves.
Yeah.
Can I ask questions or not?
Okay, I'm not saying I can answer them honestly because I'm not sure if I know all the answers. But yeah, ask me one question about. I tell you what, you can ask one question about each clue.
Okay.
So
do you have American?
Do you have any clue? Do you have anything you want to ask about the first one, which is I hung myself?
Okay, so are you American?
That's not really about the thing I said. I don't know if I should should I ask that because isn't that a bit telling?
Well, most serial killers are American, so that ain't narrowing down that much.
Well, it is because I'm not American, so it is narrowing down.
Oh shit! Okay, cool. So you're English, all right?
Wait. There's so many foreign serial killers, but yeah, I am English.
Okay. And the second clue was?
I had 4 children.
4 children, okay.
So I'm a family man, and I killed myself in prison.
Okay, alright.
That should give you a lot of insight into the character, plus I'm English, so that narrows it down by about 1 billion.
Yeah. Okay, so how do you kill your victims?
Okay, that's the 4th clue, so I'm not going to give you that.
Oh, okay.
Do you want the 3rd clue?
3rd clue, yeah.
3rd clue is, I used to be addicted to pethidine.
To what, sorry?
Pethidine. It's a synthetic opioid.
Ooh, okay.
So I have access to synthetic drugs, and I used to be addicted to them.
Oh, so you might be a doctor.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you Howard Shipman.
Yes! Nice! So I picked...
How fucking dark is that celebration?
I picked the most prolific serial killer of all time. He killed the most victims of anyone ever. The reason I picked him is because I was looking through so many serial killers and I just could not decide who to pick because it's so hard. They're all fucking crazy.
He is so horrific because he's got the friendly doctor face.
Well, he killed so many young women. Over 200.
It's fucking he gets
over
forgotten
200
because he didn't do like the slashing and the murdering and the fucking guns.
Yeah.
He didn't do all that shit, but he gets forgotten.
He didn't bury
a
him
little
in his
bit.
fucking backyard and get found out.
What he did was fucked him up. Like he actually murdered them, but everyone just goes, he was just the doctor. Like that's so
one of his
creepy.
nicknames, the Good Doctor.
Yeah, that's fucking terrible. He's in the heebie-jeebies, that motherfucker.
So you've got to do the same for me now.
Okay, cool. I've got my clues in my phone. Okay, cool. Right.
Well done for going that, man. I didn't know you'd get it after so few guesses.
Yeah, I know. Sort of shows where my brain's at, doesn't it?
Well, I know you're really good at this stuff. So I did think you'd get it. I just wasn't sure like at what point.
Okay.
Ted Bundy.
It's not Ted Bundy. I ain't going that easy.
See, that's what I was like. He's either gonna go something that I've never known, or he's gonna go Ted Bundy.
So, my person is. So I was saying, I was doing a first person thing, or
I did, yeah.
okay. So I'm from Plainfield, Wisconsin, and I committed my crimes between the late 70s and early 80s.
Ooh, that's a short window. Okay, keep going. I don't know.
Okay. So while my murder spree was short, I did also commit such felonies as necrophilia.
Oh yeah, I love a bit of that.
Dismemberment and kidnap.
Right, a lot of the good ones did a lot of necrophilia. So it's going to be one of the big ones. Are you? I'm going to ask questions, I guess, yeah, because you did. Are you a single person? You're not a couple.
Just one was a single person.
Single person.
Single person.
Because I was going to do it. There was a couple that I really liked as well. No, you're going to have to keep going.
I'm very, very single. Very committed to my mother, if that helps at all.
Well, a lot of them are.
Yes,
that's
they
another
are.
thing.
Yeah,
So that was
strange.
actually something that I was going to put in about Howard Shipman, because he cared for his mother when she had cancer.
Yeah.
And the thing that he killed a lot of people with, because did you ask for the weapon?
Yes, yeah.
Well, I didn't tell you the weapon because you guessed it before
Yeah,
that. But his
syringe.
weapon of choice was dimorphine,
Yeah.
which is what he would have cared for his mum with.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah. It's
insane that he killed a load of motherfuckers. Well, he killed like 200 fucking old women with the same thing that he used to help his mum with. All right, what's your weapon of choice?
My weapon of choice is a gun.
Oh my!
Which is strange
God.
for a serial killer.
Yeah, guns not that fucking good.
It's very weird. Although it's not the thing I'm famous for.
But that's what you killed most of them with. Alright. Oh my god. Okay, you're gonna have to keep going, man.
So, I've got an artistic streak.
So many of them have.
I make things out of my victims, including a lamp, a belt, a vest, and a teacup.
The only person that I know makes stuff is Ed Gein. Ed Gein's not a serial killer.
Ed Gein is a serial killer.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
I don't tell.
7 victims.
Oh, I thought he was not classified as a serial killer because of the specifics of, what the serial killer means.
So, Ed Gein is a product killer, not a process killer.
But he's still a serial killer. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Because he kills for the end goal. So he was the same kind. He made like belts out of nipples.
Yeah, I know, crazy stuff.
Man,
yeah.
like he made what was it?
No, he literally made a belt out of nipples.
Yeah,
that's not just some words he said.
Nipples.
He made a. How hard? How many nipples did he need for a belt?
And but so
it's like a daisy chain.
It's not because he killed so many people out of the fucking. He used to rob graves.
Yeah, so that
was Ed Gein.
This is why I thought Ed Gein wasn't a serial killer. It's because I thought he mostly used. Well, he's a grave robber.
Yeah, grave robber there, yeah, but he also killed 7 people.
Yeah, I would have guessed that earlier, by the way, because of the mother thing, had I not thought that Ed Gein wasn't a serial killer. But when you said about making furniture, I was like, I don't know anyone else that made furniture other than Ed Gein.
So Ed Gein was the...
And famously a lamp. When you said lamp, I was like, Ed Gein.
He was the inspiration. He's the inspiration for Psycho, for Silence of the Lambs, and for Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw. He made masks out of women's faces.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
But my favourite thing is the nipple belt.
Yeah, big fan of them. Oh no, I like the mammary vest. Have you heard of that?
No. What is that like a... See my vest, made of your gorilla chest.
Exactly like that.
See my loafers for my gophers.
But it had the breast. But it had the breast of like a middle-aged woman. And he literally wore it, as well as wearing a face mask of somebody else's face and sticking his tongue through their lips.
Well, I'm gonna end it there because that's weird, right?
Shit's got all fucked up. Yeah, Ed Gein, don't.
Oi,
don't
slicer.
Oh yeah, go on then. Ed Gein, don't. He's not your friend. He was a strange old chap.
Literally, you're gonna need the slightest bit. This is a sip.
This is really not.
Honestly, I didn't think Ed Gein was a serial killer. I thought he was classified as a necrophile.
He's been charged. Well, technically, he's not a necrophile.
No, a necrophile's different from someone that likes necrophilia.
Oh yeah.
Someone that romanticizes dead body parts and not fucks them. Different thing.
Oh yeah, okay, alright, he definitely did that.
Yeah.
Povu? Yeah, but he'd be shit.
We're not done yet.
No, they actually need to. You put some ice in there.
It's less than a set, but yes. We'll have 1 cube each.
What a single cube. But, okay folks, so.
This is to end it.
This is death.
To be honest, I told you it wasn't going to be too depressing, didn't I?
Yeah. You did, it was actually quite fun.
It was good, it was good.
I
I just put one in, didn't I?
Nope.
Oh jeez, but it melted quickly. Oh, you went couple. Alright.
Oh, sorry, we need to end the thing. Thank you for watching, if you did. If you didn't, eat a dick, I guess.
I really appreciate it.
Drunk.
Cheers. Clink.
Clink. Oh.
It started slow and silently creeping and full of heavy breathing and eyes closed. God only knows the taste of that feeling caused the frenzied feeding that we chose. Could she have made it more clear? The color of the kiss was there to mark you. With a shade of red family in a dark room. She's closing in. The carnival exposed. The skin is ripping from my bones. Fleas off her clothes and scented sugar to my toes. And turns back for more. The blood is dripping from my clothes. My fingers running through her remainder. Situation of a lion tamed and torn through the core. I need more. I need more. Stars past the crude empty. The wilderness is lengthy. The skin's hard. Put up a guard. Broken past plenty. Slow approaching gently. New cage unbarred. Could she have made it more clear? The color of the kiss was there to mark you. With a shade of red family in a dark room. She's closing in. Carnival exposed. The skin is ripping from my bones. Cleans off her clothes and sends a shiver to my toes. And turns back for more. The blood is dripping from my clothes. My fingers running through her remainder. Situation of a lion tamed and torn through the core. I need more. I need more. Sweat is dripping from her nose. The skin is ripped from my bones.